Hey guys, welcome to the stream. I was just playing with my cat Peanut, and I noticed on my wire from my microphone, I was like, some interesting little marks on here. I think he's been chewing on it. It's like, Peanut, right after I played with you too. You gonna bully me like that? But welcome guys. Appreciate you stopping by the stream. Okay, yeah, today we're gonna finish up the prologue. I assume get to the first victim. I hope so. What's load? What? What are you talking about? Load? Am I just a boomer? What is going on? Load. I'm looking so low. What is this? I mean, yeah, I know what you kids are talking about. You crazy kids and your lingo. But welcome. Thanks, guys. You're just messing with me in the chat. But anyways, I think we're gonna get to the first victim. I hope so, at least, because I put that in the thumbnail. Or not the thumbnail, in the title. So let's go ahead and start. Last time we did the introductions, which kind of felt like almost like introductions mixed with like free time events or something almost. Oh, load is to slay and serve at the same time. We made it up. Okay, I was like Googling it and I was like, I don't even see anything about this. Like, what are y'all talking about? Yeah, goobers, crazies. Yeah, how could I forget that we're literally playing as Blaze? Oh, thank you, Maury. Woo, can't wait to see who dies. That's a Danganronpa fan for you. Thanks for being a member for 18 months. Appreciate ya. We watched it as she ran back into the vent. Oh my god, she's venting. But that voice, that sickly sweet voice, it couldn't be. I'm just glad I get to do the Monokuma voice. It's like my favorite voice to do. Yes, that's right! It's the only Killmore! But please, call me Killmore Bear. Wait, you're not Monokuma? And thank you, Clee Enthusiast, member for 1 month. Hey, Weeby, just wanted to say how much your streams and videos mean to me. Oh, that's so sweet. Just know you're awesome. I appreciate you so much, Clee Enthusiast. Thanks for being a member for the past month. Appreciate ya.
I'll be here all week.
Feel free to hold your applause until the very end, ladies and gents. I'll be here all week. No, it couldn't be. Oh, shucks. What a surprise. Looks like you're all settled in just nicely. That's good. Wait, is his name really Killmore? I mean, that's a good name, I guess, since, you know, he's killing more. And not to be confused with Monokuma. We can get the copyright licensing for that. Oh, thank you, Simchan, for the lovely donation. Yes. Kyutaro. He's looking good there. Looking respectfully. Respectfully. Thank you for being a member for 8 months.
Okay, stay calm.
It appears our kidnappings were linked to the events of the killing game after all. She turned to face the weird-looking bear that had appeared in front of us. Monokuma going through a phase. I don't know, is that his emo name? It's not a phase, chat! This is the real me! Oh, why have you brought us here? Who's controlling you?
Oh,
My.
this?
We got a talker here! Someone who's used to grilling other people and getting answers, maybe?
Your paws only.
Word of advice, they don't usually last too long. You got way too many Sayaka sprites, girl. You are not gonna last long at all. Just answer the question. I don't know how much longer I can take any of that weeb shit either. I already gotta deal with Weeby. I'm not at liberty to discuss the latter question. Programming simply doesn't allow it.
How disappointing.
Yes, my programming. Wink, wink. And the first.
Whatever do you mean?
Why isn't it obvious to all but the most utterly oblivious? What's going on? Why is there a talking bear here?
Just kidding.
Oh. Just kidding. Oh my god, are we in Danganronpa? Oh my god, do I get to be Kokichi? This is so slay. You want to restart the killing game?
That shouldn't have been possible.
Killing game? It's really bugging me out how he just looks like a nice version of R2O. R2O. He looks like, it's really bugging me out so much, man. Thank you, someone unknown. Slay. No. Loat is where it's at. Loat, queen. Feels like y'all are singing like loaf or something. Reminds me of like my cat, Peanut, when he loafs. We started doing like, me and my boyfriend will do like loaf reviews where we're like, record him and be like, yes, how is this loaf? I can see some of the paws. 7 out of 10. Oh my god, Sniffy Whiffy. Thank you so much. I'm such a big fan. Thank you, Kyokuro. Hey, Weeby, you look so pretty every stream. Oh, you're so sweet. I appreciate you. That's so nice. Killing game?
I didn't sign up for this.
This just in. What on earth is going on? Oh, man, I can't remember all the names. I think he was... was he Teruya? I think he was Teruya. He gives me Teruya vibes. Are my eyes deceiving me? Or is Barista Boy actually sleeping through this? It's like I've already played Danganronpa. Is that what your ears say, or your eyes say? Mine tell me that he's awake. Need coffee. Oh yeah, you were like Tweak. I forgot about that.
Just trust me.
See, he's fine. Oh god. From a cursory evaluation of the room, it would seem that you're not being taken seriously. Killmore Bear. Oh. Oh. This never happens to my cousin Monokuma. Are you sure about that? No, the tense feeling is definitely here. Everyone's just trying not to let it show. What amazing fortitude. Considering how unhinged, considering how freaking psycho some of us are, it's easy to forget that we're all still ultimates. That's okay, even if some of you don't quite understand what you're in for. All it takes is one to shatter your precious illusion of peace. Then maybe all of you will finally wake up to the reality of your situation.
Hold it right there.
Hold it! You're changing models between expressions, aren't you?
My star candidate.
Wow, what a sharp eye! It's like third wall breaking or something. Yes! I see you are putting the sprites into Rinpy and using those to change your expressions. Yep, that's correct. No use trying to hide it any longer. Happening faster than the blink of an eye! We are many in number. Wait, what the? Wait, is there like a shit ton of them? Wait, changing models between expressions? Wait, are they just like swapping out? There's like 25 Monokumas, like one for each expression. I mean, that seems a little, I don't know, counterintuitive, Junko. Like, why don't we just make one that can like express multiple expressions? Like, nah, that makes too much sense. And come in all shapes and sizes. Oh, I'm the big boy. So no funny business, okay? Everyone. Now before I leave, let me just make a few rules clear.
For your paws only.
Violence against the headmaster, that is me, is strictly forbidden. I will never directly kill anyone, but I'm willing to offer assistance to anyone who's considering it. Oh, assistance? I don't think he ever did that before, right? The entirety of the campus is free to explore with limited discretion. I'm sure you'll all find your immediate environment quite homely. Oh.
Sheesh.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm sure you've heard this routine before. How many fucking fan games have you played? Come on, I'm so sick of doing this spiel. Here's a better question. Is anyone not familiar with the campus or the class trial rules? No one put their hands up. You know, I gotta stand for the fact that they're skipping the rules. I understand every fan game has to do it, but man, every time I get to the rules section, I'm kind of like, I've seen this so many times. Like, I got it. I gotcha. I know what Dinky Grandpa is. Well, then my work here is done. Thank you for making my job so easy, everyone. I hate to say it, but I hope you will continue to make my job easy. We watched as Killmore Bear retired into the floorboards. Oh my god, is there gaps in the floorboards that he went through? His maniacal laughter reverberating around the gymnasium as he did too. Is that a process of elimination reference? The room fell silent. Painfully silent. So silent. A few minutes passed. Awkward. Then... Everyone! Let us not worry about that Satan spawn's idle threats. As long as no one harbors any lingering attachments to the outside world, we will be fine.
The will of the gods.
These hallowed halls shall be our sanctuary, not a field of ashes.
Why would you say that?
Lingering attachments. I can't die here. Not when I have yet to work at... Oh, God, I forgot about him. WickDonald's. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, R2O. Oh, fast food R2O. Thank you, David. I saw a giant mouse, so I tried killing it with a baseball bat. Long story short, now I have a lifetime ban. Jesus Christ! From Disneyland. As you should, King. As you should. Honestly, David, I stand you for that. Fuck Mickey Mouse. Fuck that guy. Hate him. All my homies hate him. Thank you, NR China 20 Rose. Hey, Weeby, finally not working for a live stream. Oh, it's so good to have you here. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me.
How tiresome.
Admittedly, I am also not particularly keen on the idea of living here forever.
The silence.
I don't think any of us want to. But to have to kill in order to leave. it'd be like we're trashing the memories of those who came before us, you know? I don't think any of them would have wanted this for us. I agree with the religious weirdo. We'll be fine as long as we continue to accept... Godless girl. That we are Groot.
How soulless.
But kind of... Well... Nah, I don't think there's like a possible way. Well, actually... I was thinking about it. It'd be kind of funny if she was like a killer and her execution was like Groot themed. There was like one video I had like a... It was recommended to me. It was some kind of Danganronpa fan game or like fan group thing. It kind of looked like, I don't know, similar to what I would expect an execution for her to look like, where she had like a tree growing out of her mouth or something. Like, I guess, I don't know, that'd be such an interesting execution though. If you had like a seed inside you and a tree just like grows. That'd be a really messed up way to kill such a like Mimi character. Profane my name with an insult one more time and I shall see to it that your sins are cleansed in the light of the seven.
How meaningless.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Attention, please.
Silence, everyone! There is only one solution for situations like this. Fuck off with your contract, BS.
Not like this.
Not like this!
Interesting.
Well, I for one think that a contract would be a marvelous idea. Let's make one right now as a group. No killing. Pinch me! Someone is actually interested in signing a contract with me! Why, of course. There is a part of the human psyche that makes it harder to challenge a commitment once it has been made. I can confirm that statement. If only that logic worked with relationships. Well now, Pierce, are the proper terms not obvious then? Let's just get this over with. Each passing second makes it harder to resist the urge to gouge my eyes out.
Oh.
Then do it! Oh my god, I want to see. I'll get my TikTok out. Only if I start with yours.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. Oh my god, somebody can't take a joke. It's just a joke. Zeke's the kind of guy to see like, just like really fucked up stuff and then be like, it's a joke. Why are you so offensive? Why are you so offended? Well, like literally what he just did. Well, if everyone else is going all in, I guess I'll do the same. This is... I'll sign it too, I guess. Let us all sign this document post-haste!
I will not falter.
Fine, I'll come, but only to sign. Before long, everyone had added their signature to the contract. It only had one term. As candidates of the World Empire, we solemnly swear to live in peaceful coexistence at this academy for as long as it takes. I feel like we should have outlined maybe like no killing specifically. Would they uphold the promise that was made on that most fateful of days when everything changed? Only time would tell. Yeah, like Zeke, he'd be like murder you and then be like, it's just a prank. Ugh, why are you so offended, girly? Man, you can't joke about anything nowadays. Yay, the prologue. Oh, is this like a little movie for it? That's cool. Ooh, this is jazzy. I like it. Okay, yeah, it's the credits, all the voice actors and stuff too. Hello there, Pierce. That's wrong. I love him. He's making me want to play Ace Attorney again. It's like, I miss it. Hunt, the colonizer. So jazzy. Aw, Mew. She definitely, I feel like she probably was created by like Mew. Maybe? No, wait. Mew's probably dead? I can't, I feel like I was kind of confused on whether or not this connected to the previous games or not. Is she doing the Kamida sprite with the Groot thing? I'm dead. Groot. Killmore bear. Yay! Yay! Okay, cool. I think that might be it for the prologue. This one, yeah, you have to download everything like separately. So, I downloaded the daily live. So you just kind of go ahead and get it set up. Haven't opened this one though yet, so hopefully it works. I was like, actually, now that I think about it, it should be fine. It should be fine. If not, we could watch the videos because I think my mod said that there was videos for it. Oh wait, is this like it's like kind of to the side. I have to adjust my streaming screen for this. Danganronpa. Okay, interesting. Let me move this actually then. So it's just kind of like a little different when it comes to well, I guess that works. Okay, I'll just kind of do what I did for SDRA too. Wait. Should just do that and then make my thing smaller. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I think that works, right? Wait. Technical issues. Yay. Man, OBS is so weird. God dang it. Oh gosh, I just like, it bothers me so much when you can see like a slight, like, there's like a slight like crossover between like my like, you know what I'm talking, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like it just like slightly goes over like the edge. I'm like, oh God, I just want it to stop. It needs to be perfect. You are just like before. You're, oh wait, is this? Oh no, okay, cool. I was like, for a second I thought maybe it was gonna start me off in the prologue. Okay, Miu. What was that? Are we sharing a room, or is this like a flashback or something? My functions must be in disarray. Perhaps a program response to the shock of the situation. I shall not let myself be preoccupied. The sun is about to set. I must be more considerate towards my host. Why, hey! Are my eyes deceiving me? What the hell is going on? Or are you some kind of bona fide robot? Calculating possibilities, selecting the most likely option. You never told me that you were a bipolar amnesiac. Nevertheless, I apologize for being so tactless regarding your condition. I should have known. After you showed such kindness to me, a mere robot, is she being like for real with her having all those conditions? Are you insulting me right now, bipolar amnesiac? Oh, figures, her habit is showing. Nah, I'm neither. What I do have is oh yeah, she did have a split personality. I totally forgot about that part. Thank you, Addie does stuff, Xander Cult Leader. Which game has the most insane cast? This game, STRA 2, or Despair Time. Also, both of my memberships were gifts, so don't thank me, thank Luna. Thank you, Luna, for the gifting sprees. God, I don't know, man. I feel like STRA 2, I feel like the funny thing about that is like you get introduced to the cast and you're like, pretty typical Danganronpa cast. And you get to like, by the time you get to the end, you're like, oh, these people are psychos. You know? Oh man, that's a hard one. I feel like Despair Time and this one are more like up front with everybody just being like so out there. But I feel like the process of going through STRA 2 and just being like, oh my God, everybody's insane. And a lot of them are evil. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard to say. Ugh. I feel like I haven't played enough of this one to kind of compare it, you know what I mean? Despair Time is pretty wild. It's a split personality. Our memories just take a few to sync up, you know? I see. Flagging in memory bank as critical data. Anyways, what's up? You seem a tad ornery right now. My thoughts seem to be suffering from a glitch. It's as if in the back of my mind, I can hear someone calling out to me, someone I knew. Someone whose voice carries the warmth of human affection. I feel like everybody in this cast is like crazy, but like they're just kind of goofy, you know what I mean? They're just chilling. They're just a little wild, just a little out there. You know what I mean? STRA 2 is like same with Despair Time. It's like, well, Despair Time, I feel like it's a mixture of like goofy characters like Eden and then, you know, the other characters that are a bit more terrifying. Thank you, Big Chunk of Phoenix. McDonald's where dreams come true. Oh my God, is that Phoenix in the profile picture? I love it. Thank you, Kai the Reaper. Another thanks to Luna. Which antag is your favorite from the canon games and the fan games you've gone through so far? Damn, man. I feel like Kokichi and Oma kind of do... Kokichi and Oma. Oh my god. Kokichi and Kamaida kind of tie for me with the canon games. I love both of them so much. I don't know about the fangans, though. Probably Kinjo. Is Kinjo an antagonist? I just fucking love Kinjo, dude. I'm just such a Kinjo stan. He's more of like... It's kind of like an anti-hero, technically, but... I just love Kinjo, man. He probably is my favorite out of, like, those types of character tropes, you know what I mean? And thank you, Makuro Kiba. So excited to see more of this fan game. Oh, yeah, same here. Appreciate you. I like your icon, by the way. Kokichi and Oma. I can't believe I said that. It's like when Justin Bieber, he was, like, accepting an award one time, and he was like, I want to thank God and Jesus. It was, like, my moment there. Whenever my thoughts stray onto this topic, all I feel is a sharp pain. Nothing else. As if the pain is all I have left. But such notion is absurd. I am just a robot with no memories. Interesting. Interesting. Tell you what. Okay, it does seem like she has some emotions. I mean, I think Kibo is kind of the same way. Whenever my thoughts stray onto this topic. His voice carries someone I know. Okay, it's like some kind of memory she's not remembering or something. Interesting, interesting. Tell you what, how about you let me conduct a maintenance check on you? Electronics are kind of my thing after all. Are you sure? Positive. I've always wanted to look inside a robot. In that case, I see no reason not to consent. Wahoo! Wow, are robots usually this compliant? You seem to be some kind of advanced tech. I wonder if they implanted you with any weapons. I look forward to finding out more about you. I feel like it's kind of a death flag to have a scene with these guys right off the bat. Me too. I hope it's not Miyu though. I love her. She reminds me of Kibo. I don't know. I love her. She just seems so cute and sweet, you know, just like Kibo. I give up. I can't bring myself to sleep. Oh dang! I got some nice rooms. With the rays of the moon barely obscured by the curtains, you find yourself hopping off your bed and moving around. Oh my god, do we have windows? Idly, you notice a bag sitting on the desk, but it doesn't keep your attention. So much has happened. As it turned out, it was already nearing dusk by the time everybody had signed the contract. The contract's not gonna do anything. Soon afterwards, we all decided to retreat to our designated rooms. Where they were built within the expansive school complex that made up our immediate environment. Apparently the interiors are identical. We also decided to save the active exploration for tomorrow when everybody had some time to unwind. However, when we were doing the head count, we found that there were only 16 designated rooms. Miyu. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, so is that why she was in the room with Mona, I guess then? Miyu had been left out. I shouldn't have hesitated to take her in. Mona. Oh god. I shouldn't have hesitated. Miyu's like one of the only normal people here and she's not even a person. Oh god, I should have taken her in. In the time it took the rest of us to blink, she was already dragging Miyu to her room. Even Miyu didn't have time to react. Still, the room count. I don't see that doing anything other than raising more questions. Oh yeah, and thank you, Bree, for mentioning that. Let me pin you. Yay. Is someone at the door? Shaking out my drowsiness, I got up to open it. Hi. Dash, what are you doing up so late? Drink too much coffee. Just stopping by to say hello to a neighbor. And, oh my god. Fuck it. Do you have any coffee? Oh my god, man. Scratching myself. I need the coffee, man. There's no fucking coffee here. All Killmore added was freaking decaf and tea. Disgusting. Do I look British? I found some coffee beans in my room just now, but I thought it'd be useless without... Oh my god, is he just gonna eat it raw? Coffee beans, perfect, the one thing I was missing. The corners of his mouth were twitching really badly. Let me just go get them. I could feel his gaze piercing daggers into the back of my head. Grabbing the bag, I turned around and... Gimme! Jesus Christ! He snatched it from my hand before sprinting out of the room. You know, you could have waited another 5 seconds. In fact, I was expecting him to just like inhale it like on screen almost. I mean, I gotta get like a thing for underneath my chair. Here we go. Wait, am I? Dang it, I was going the wrong way. I was trying to center myself more. Okay, here we go. This still feeling of being helpful to someone. It can be so easy to forget. Oh, it's so nice to be helpful. I'm so glad I fueled his addiction. He obviously doesn't have a problem. You sleep peacefully that night. Yes. Rise and shine, sleepyhead! Ugh. I don't want to get up. Okay, let me try again. I'm assuming it's Monokuma. Oh, okay, never mind. This just in. Our reporter stands in the room. I was kind of thinking of trying to do like a reporter voice for her. I think that's probably the best kind of impression I can do. This just in. Our reporter stands in the room of the ultimate teacher, observing him in his natural habitat. Alyssa? Wait, how'd you get in? I knocked. No, you didn't. The lock with my lockpick. Oh, okay. The tumblers were so annoying. Is what I'd like to say, but in reality, your door was simply left ajar. Cut. Sometimes, I feel like, well, I guess maybe I could do like the impression every once in a while for her, because I feel like sometimes she just kind of talks normally. Sometimes the truth is so boring that it should never go to air. Oh, I forgot to lock my door. You really should be more careful. I could have killed you without any equipment just then if I really wanted to. Fancy that, the most boring murder imaginable, where the assailant merely smothers the victim with their own pillow. I, for one, would like to know what the audience may think of something like that. Sorry, force of habit. At least it seems she's already recovered from the shock of our situation. Anyways, head over to the cafeteria when you're ready. Everyone's already waiting. You mean... You're the last person to wake, precisely. Coincidence or character quirk? I, for one, am interested to know. This is Alyssa Cassidy, reporting to you live from Picky's. She took off at superhumanly speed. Grumble. Yeah, with all the commotion. Sorry, Belly. I've let you down. This is so sad. I ran outside my room. 5 minutes later. Man, these backgrounds look really good. Did they, like, recreate the Danganronpa? Like, I don't know, like, recreate the area, but just make it more, like, high graphic? It looks really nice. I'm a lazy-kun. Ohayou gozaimasu. Don't do it. Don't encourage her. Don't do it. Ohio, not-chan. You know, all of us have an inner weeb, I guess. I was way too eager to say that. Sure took your time. Your tardiness has been noted, comrade. Sleeping Beauty. Kind of just want to give him the Yuri voice, even though I think he's supposed to be, like, British. Prepare to see that reflected in your next salary evaluation. You don't pay me, bro. Slaves get a salary now? Hey, it wasn't exactly easy. This place is huge. Of course, it takes some time to find the cafeteria. These are from V3's Ultimate Talent Development Plan. Oh, that makes sense then, because I was like, I don't feel like I had seen it looking this good before. I guess I didn't really play much of the Talent Development Plan, so I guess why I didn't remember it. How did you not find this place? The signs were everywhere. I'm not sure if you know this, Eden, but I'm not a psychic like some people. I mean that literally. Did you not see the signs? Signs? What signs? The ones right in front of the doors, dummy. Oh, sorry. Did you need them? It's okay. I'll put them back up later. Okay, she moved it. I see. So this is the state of affairs. How conniving of you. Affairs. I'm not conniving. I'm just a Kamaida kitty. I am okay, come on. Anyways, you better sit down. Your food's getting cold. Food? Yes, the food was already here when I arrived. Clearly, it is an offering from the god of cheese and steak himself. Oh my god, I love the god of cheese and steak. Dash. The god of cheese and steak? Very good, ma'am. I shall take that as a compliment. Oh, just calling him that. Well, what do you know? Looks like there's more to barista scrub than just coffee. He's also a great feeder. Was that a compliment? Admittedly, though, I'm also surprised that Dash can make food this good. He certainly didn't let it slip when I first met him. Yes, this food. It's almost as good as a McWappy meal from McDonald's. Oh, yes. I'm not gonna take that as a compliment. This reminds me of when parents would bring their children to my office and expect me to look after them. The little lads and lasses used to get quite hungry in the lead up to playtime, so I'd always prepare food like this before play. Foreplay. It's like a, kind of reminds me of like Beavis and Butthead, how they always do their like, foreplay. At least he's not talking about full leaf. And at the same time, I'd be telling the parents about the way I'd argue their case in full leaf. Curses. Foiled again. Yes, Dash, I must say this food is simply scrumptious. Where is she? Just like hiding under a table or something? I'd happily miss lunch if supper would be this good. She's still hiding. Hey, Miu. Why she looks so angry? Mona, what is it? Thank you. Why you look so angry? This is the first time I woke up feeling well-rested in a long time. Thank you. So that's what well-rested looks like on Mona. Interesting. Thank you, big chunk of Phoenix. Thank you for the burger. Appreciate ya. Oh, man, I wish I could eat one right now. So that's what the well-rested looks like on Mona. No worries. I'm simply glad I could help. The results have also helped me learn more about myself. Oh, she's in the vent again? Interesting. I mean, you're almost like him. Oh. Well, we're on the topic of robots. No more deep diving into those characters. Has anyone seen Killmore Bear since yesterday? Pierce? Who, what, when, where, why? Interesting. It appears my assumptions were misinformed. Well, I, for one, have not seen him. I agree with Comrade Reporter Lass. Whatever, I'm just gonna make you Yuri. Get over it. I would have reported if I saw him, don't you worry. No sign of my parents from down here. The stars are silent. The whispers, too, have coalesced into a single phrase. No. Pretty short phrase. Oh, Natchan, is something the matter? Sigmund, why are you interested? It's not just intellectual curiosity, is it? Of course not, Miss Obi. Oh my god, Obi Weeb Kenobi. Did you just call me a weeb? That is not me. That's new. That is not me at all, you baka. As you may recall from the original Killing Game, Killmore Bear was a rather imposing figure from start to finish. What reason could he have now for simply vanishing? Oh wait, what did he say? Killmore Bear was a rather imposing figure from start to finish. Okay, so Killmore was the bear in the previous one. Maybe this is like its own universe, I guess. I guess it kind of does seem like it with the SHS. It was just weird because they mentioned, like, you know, previous Killing Game, but then again, like, there was like the pianist who was a guy, so like doesn't really, yeah, I guess it's just kind of its own thing. And thank you, Ari, Grace and her venting arc. Literally, it's kind of funny that, I don't know, they had that, like, joke in here before Among Us became popular, I think. Because, like, I don't know, it kind of seems like a game they would reference in this, you know? Fascinating. If only an answer could be quantified. Doesn't matter what the answer is. I only hope it shall remain as thus. You seem to know a lot about the original Killing Game for someone who doesn't play video games. What do video games have to do with anything? But my knowledge is my area expertise. Put simply, I eat and I know things. Ooh, it's my existence. Anyhow, let us file that story aside for now. At this very moment, I, for one, am more interested in finding out how many strawberry cheesecakes I can fit into my belly. Agreed, my belly feels as light as when I'm twirling in the air. Oh, Grace, you're out already? My calculations suggest it would occur later. My accuracy rate has plummeted dramatically in the last day. So this really does happen when you put ultimates together. Everybody's a freaking weirdo. I wonder if anyone wouldn't mind if I borrowed some food off their plate. It's not pickpocketing if you put it in your mouth.
That's what she said.
Oh lords, why do you insist on surrounding me with such blasphemers? The room aflutter with chatter. We soon finished our meals. Very good, everyone. Minna, I've been thinking. Since we barely know anything about each other, why don't we do some Segoy icebreaker activities? I mean, there's a chance all of us might have to cooperate as future world leaders after all, and yeah. Oh god, the cringe. I was surprised she could talk like that without giving herself a hernia. It's okay, I'm taking it on for her. She's giving me a hernia instead. These icebreakers, they wouldn't have to be based off your prison activities, would they? You got me. I make my prisoners do this all the time. I don't know what you're talking about. Now, Blazy-kun, why don't you tell everyone what you're in here for? Why me? Hi everybody, I'm Blaze. And I'm a teacher. Boo, get off the stage. It's not even a stage. Blaze, this is where you usually confess to being an alcoholic. No, thank you. Thank you, Blaze. Now, why don't you share with everyone what you plan to do when you get out? When I get out, this is totally something you should do for prisoners. Natalia, is that really the right question to be asking? Of course it is. Yes, harboring a strong attachment to the outside world may be a bad thing, but we cannot lose heart. We have to accept our reality for what it is and trust in our collective ability to create a future that is better than the present. But anyways, this is my opinion, yeah. You don't have to answer the question if you don't want to, Blazy-kun. Prison is all about making some time to adjust before opening up. She's not even trying to hide it anymore. But how extraordinary. Adapting her talent like that surely is an amazing warden. When I get out, I'm gonna show the world the true value of quality education. I can imagine like a warden doing like icebreaker games. Okay, what are you in for? Oh, you know, just attempted robbery and manslaughter. Okay, cool. How many people did you slaughter? You know, just icebreaker. Oh my god, Jerry and Cell 3 also had committed manslaughter. You guys have so much in common. Y'all should be besties. There are also certain things I need to correct. A tad cheesy, but it'll have to do. Steve, no need to edit the footage. We're airing it uncut. Blazy? I'm so proud of you, Nyan. You're giving off a strong model inmate vibe. I'd rather give off a vibe that doesn't involve being a prisoner. What kind of prison is she running, dude? It's like the Kumbaya. Everybody's just besties and friends prison. All making like a macaroni art and stuff. Hey, Mew. Yes? Don't let yourself be one-upped by these idiots. I don't quite understand what you're implying. To the contrary, my sensors are detecting an overwhelming degree of intelligence concentrated within this very room. And it's all coming from me. It cannot be from these guys. Oh yeah, that would be me. Oh god, my head hurts. Comrade Robogirl, allow me to explain this in plain British. Mona wants you to share a bit about yourself. As ultimates, our aspirations are mostly clear. You, on the other hand. Affirmative. Concentrating cognitive functions. When I get out of here, I intend to exit the building.
Miyu.
I intend to walk and also maybe breathe. Actually, I don't need to breathe. I'm a robot. Inmate 69. At which point, I will be faced with a decision, left or right. As my parts are not detachable, I will be forced to choose one over the other. I will agonize over a choice, even though such a decision would be trivial to the ordinary human. When I have made my decision, my emotional discernment simulator will undoubtedly touch me with the pain of sadness. Why? I don't know. Every decision weighs heavily on my heart. I can only hope that this falls within the perimeters of human experience. Now it's cool, I guess, so she's weird too. Mew. Fuck! I didn't make enough coffee to last me the whole morning. Please excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. He ran off before he could finish. And that's some seriously crippling addiction to coffee. He sure wouldn't be out of place in my office. And that was an impressive response, Mew. I too sometimes find myself agonizing over choosing the left or the right. This, of course, in the context of pickpocketing. Oh. She's not talking from personal experience, is she? and like their writing. But as a writer, I can sympathize with your plight. You are certainly no ordinary dumbbell. Dumbbell. Pardon me for asking this, but out of all of you, I've calculated that only Hunt possesses the physical strength necessary to use me as a dumbbell. Oh, perish the thought! Though finally, it seems the ultimate Hunt is being appreciated. The great British Empire thanks you, comrade Robogr. It's so funny giving him a Russian accent when he's talking about Britain. I kind of like the idea that he's actually Russian, he just thinks he's British. Speaking of our immediate intentions, what exactly are the plans for today? I was thinking we could all split up and search the campus. There is no real sense of urgency, though. We don't necessarily have to favor efficiency and the like. I recommend the buddy system. Works wonders when you're trying to cover a particularly dangerous scoop. A buddy system. How is that one funny, dude? Kindly remove your mind from the gutter. Indeed, it is not what you think it is. Foiled again. I have no issues with adhering to the buddy system. Just curious, though. How will we decide? Are we allowed to choose? Chantamante, Grace-chan. Why don't we think this through? Jesus Christ, Natalia. I'm trying so hard to like you. Gotta cut that weep shit out. If we're allowed to choose, would that mean some people will naturally end up being left out? There's also 17 of us. I mean, just have a group of 3. But if he is one of us, I guess it shouldn't matter too much if one group ends up with 3 people, right? I wouldn't mind being in that group, actually. No, scratch that. I'd love to be in that group. Shoddy not. Shoddy? I'm surprised you can think like that without a trace of hostile intent, Sigmund. Think like what? Okay, now it's decided. Let's draw lots. Give me a second, Yan. I'm gonna get some Pocky. Whoever gets the shortest piece of Pocky is the loser. Everyone waited patiently while Natalia... Oh, wait. Everyone waited patiently while Natalia made the lots. Guys, I'm bored. Guys, I know we signed that contract, but we can't... Can we get rid of the weeb girl? Well, nearly everybody. Perfect. I have a volunteer. Hey, that's my line. Yes, stand aside, everyone. I'll make the best lots you've ever seen, or my name isn't Groobed. It isn't, though. More time passed. And I think they're both done. Amazing! Knowing exactly when all the lots would be cut into appropriately sized pairs. Why, it's almost as if you're... Watch them do it. I watched them do it, dumbass. Not like this. Okay, take your lot. I'll hold on to the last one until Dash returns. We all proceeded to draw lots. Ew, this is just like a field trip. And I've always wanted a British Labour Party member as a partner. For the last time, I'm... Wait, did you just... Yes, British. I can... Wait, is he actually like not British and just a Lulu? Is it not just me? I giving him a Russian accent. Comrade! I feel like that's not a British thing to say. Did something groundbreaking just happen? Looks like we're partners, Blaze. This shall prove to be a fascinating experience. Oh no, don't tell me. Wait a second. Oh, Florence? What did you think of my monotone voice? That was gonna be me. It's not just for philosophers, you know. Okay, she's pretending to be Sigmund, I guess. It was enough to make the hairs on the back of my neck stand up, that's for sure. Anyways, it seems that fate wants me to steal your company. Let's do our best to find out more than the other groups. If we work hard, there's bound to be some secrets on campus we can expose. Indecently. I'm not so sure about the last one. Are you sure you don't write yaoi or something, girl? Once everybody had found their partner, we quickly filed out of the cafeteria. Hey, Florence, how much do we currently know about our immediate environment? Is this from the V3 talent development plan too? God, it's been so long since I've played it if I am still not recognizing it. This just kind of looks like a, I don't know, a different kind of visual novel. I would think. This doesn't look like Hope's Peak, I don't think. Next to nothing as far as I'm aware. We've been transferred to a school complex of sort. A bit like the original Killing Game. Indeed, however, this complex is not modeled after SBHS. The interior is very Japanese-styled. My money's on Natalia, the weeb girl, for making us compete in a Japanese school. I'm sure Natalia can tell you all about it, fucking weeb. How can you tell? There are subtle differences in interior design. Plus, quite a few of my stories take place... Okay, girl, you totally right. Some like yaoi shit. Take place in Japanese style high schools. The Japanese take petty theft very seriously. And rightfully so. It's a heinous crime. And murder isn't. Where I come from, oh yeah, that's true. Was it our country too that had like the thing where it was like murder was like legal? We were just like living in the purge. I think so. I was kind of confused if she was talking about her country specifically or our country. I think it was both of our country or something. I don't know. Is that a Gacha Life background? Oh, it's from Gacha Life? Hey, Weeby, you can pick 2 different options with different stories in this chapter. Make sure to save if you want to see both. Oh, thank you, Clover. Appreciate ya. Even indecent exposure requires a grand modicum of courage on the part of the assailant. The same cannot be said for pickpocketing. Stealing someone's beloved silk handkerchief while cowering in the shadows to me, there is nothing more despicable. The domestic audience seems to agree, at least. I kind of wonder, man. Now I'm kind of like, dang, I kind of want Killbear to have explained the rules. Because I feel like Monokuma in like the canon games, he's always like, this is just like the outside world. You know, if you murder somebody, you gotta be punished for it. But it's kind of weird since in this world, murder is apparently like A-okay to do, you know? So it's like, what's his justification for killing us? It's like, that's just a normal day in the life of Purge World. That's understandable, I guess. But still quite extraordinary. Anyways, we're almost at the front entrance. Is there anything else you want to discuss before we leave? Yes, actually, did anybody try to escape yesterday? Oh yes, you weren't there when it happened. When we were only numbered 8, the doctor fellow tried to make a run for it. Screamed something about wanting to make at least one big whack before he died. Yep, sounds like Dr. Fellow alright. When he reached the school gate and touched it though, he made a sound not like a cat in heat. A sound? What kind of sound? Turns out the fence was electrified. Oh, an electric fence. Hey, hang on a minute. If the fence is electrified, how do we know it won't still be functional today? We discussed the topic for a bit in the cafeteria before you arrived. Apparently, Magnus found a control room within the school that was able to cut the power to the fence. Okay, I don't even think we've really tried to escape yet, right? I was like, I'm assuming we can't, but it's like, you know, they're looking at the fence and stuff, so it's like, can we just, you know, climb the fence? We're able to turn off the electricity? I thought that was what was keeping us in. He's not much of a sleeper, him and that nomad really are awfully alike. Go, Magnus! Just from what I've been told, there are already some pretty huge differences between this and the original Killing Game. For one thing, the entire school grounds seems to be available to explore from the start. Okay, weird. Perhaps there's even more still to come. Anyways, let us proceed at once. Finally outside, we headed towards the front gate. Is that really what they say? Yes, though they are known to be rather ambiguous. Let us continue this discussion, where we shan't be disturbed. They walk off. These sinners! These homosexuals are not allowed to join our conversation. I wonder what that was about. Your guess is as good as mine, sir and ma'am. Aw, Dash, fancy bumping into you here. Indeed, Eden told me something interesting just then. She said if I walk out the gate and take a left, I'll find something that will make my day. Humph, I guess it's worth a shot. Let's go, Grace! Grace? She in the vents again? Oh, for the love of... He ran off to look for Grace. Within seconds, you and Florence are left alone. Florence? Oh. Yep, don't mind me. Let's head off. We move towards the gate. She's kind of, I don't know, she gives me bad vibes, dude. She definitely seems like a killer. I mean, obviously, she's been given bad vibes this whole time, but... just in case any of you guys weren't aware of her bad vibes yet, she gives me serious bad vibes. Very... I mean, literally, she thinks that killing's like A-okay. She thinks, like, pickpocketing is worse, so... As soon as we stepped over the threshold, oh! Ah! I was overcome with a throbbing sensation in my head. Right at that very moment, this is... Unconsciously, I found myself looking upwards. What greeted me with this was a sight so fantastic it had to be seen to believed. I need healing. How did they even? This is insane. Yes, stretching as far as the eye could see was a giant dome. Okay. So that's how we're stuck in here. Stuck. The truth lies behind the glass. Pain. What's that line from the Eminem song? Watch her leave out the window because that's why they call it window pane. I don't know why I love it. I love that line. I feel like it's kind of cringe, but it's also so fun. Where shall you go next? No, while your choice will not affect the story. If you choose one location, you'll not be able to visit the other. It's recommended that you save if you want to see what happens at both locations. Okay, cool. I guess this is what Clover was talking about. Cafe to the park. I guess the park. We haven't been to the park yet. Think about my words, dear lamb. To be defined by your past is so willfully incapacitate your own growth. Our past shapes us, but it does not define us. I'll try not to think about it then. I need to throw some holy water on you to get rid of the weeb demon inside of you, Natalia. Thank you, Levitica-chan. Not a problem. Please do not hesitate to seek me out if you hold any lingering concerns. Understood. Hey, Blazy-kun. Florence-chan, what are you two doing here? Natalia. Why do you always look so shocked to see me? My bedhead isn't that awful, is it? It's more like... the dome. Deja vu, Blazy-kun. It could be much worse. In what ways exactly? Well, at least we're getting vitamin D. What say you, Levitica? Do your gods have anything to share? Better yet, which one of them is testing you? After whispering into the ears of all known gods, I have reached a unanimous conclusion. We are at the mercy of the kidnapping god himself! Oh, not the kidnapping god. Though he prefers to be called the god of false imprisonment and scumbaggery, claims it sounds less easy to mock. I take it neither of you have found anything important as of yet. Lie, I'm afraid not. But we still have the whole day, and these immediate surroundings. The word that most readily jumps to mind is Sugoi! Okay, you're definitely behind this killing game. Nobody else would put us in a Japanese high school besides you, girl. Just like, oh my god, this is so perfect. Finally, I'm a Japanese high schooler. Makes me want to just sit down and take in the view, right, Levitica-chan? Oh, but of course. It seems we're not alone. I must know for science, and I must share this information with my audience. I wonder what they're up to. Ah, Blaze, you've arrived in some time, just in time to witness the answer to one of life's enduring questions unfold right before your very eyes. You have no idea what you're alluding to, so I'll just ask. What is it? What is this enduring question? This just in, our reporter stands poised to find out. Do robots really use the bathroom corresponding to the gender of their physical appearance? More on that at 6:30. Seriously? So I'm just gonna wait outside the bathroom for Miu to show up? I don't even think she pees. She's a robot, dummies. Come now, Blaze. Trust me when I say I know what my audience wants. And the audience certainly wants to know. This could confirm whether Miu's gender fluid status is questioning her identity. Cancelled, Alyssa. Merely a front. Look no further than a good conspiracy theory to get the audience talking. What are you, like an anchor for Fox News or some shit? Oh, you weren't with her at the time? No, in fact, she suddenly stated that she needed to relieve herself before wandering off. Oh, weird. Release some oil or something? And did either of you verify that she actually went into the bathroom? Typical Fox News reporter. Is something the matter? It's something the matter. My voice detection system heard my name go off multiple times. However, I was unable to respond since I was busy offloading excess data. In the shade. Yeah, I had a feeling something like that. Under a tree. Outside the bathroom. You fucking nosy assholes. Apologies if my enunciation sounded awkward just then. That's really robophobia. Now that's true robophobia. Kibo never had to experience this. We gotta support our girl Miyu. For some reason, my intuition drive believed it to be the most suitable for the situation. It appears she read you like an open book. An open book. Ah, bookmarking information. Prioritizing primary action 124, reading open books. I love her, she's so dorky. Played like a fool. Damn, she's good. This is only the second time in my career that this has happened. Oh. And so the deadly impact of false assumptions rears its ugly head once more. Oh, fake news yet again. Sometimes it truly is so easy to forget the breadth of your own humanity. Anyone other than you, and I might have been surprised to hear it. Anyways, it seems the park didn't have any hidden secrets after all. Lawrence, are you ready to move on? Oh, I've been more ready. Where to next? Is this Gacha Life too? I was seeing a bunch of people talking about Gacha Life in the chat. It's around midday and we still haven't found anything out about our situation. It was really smart of you to pack some extra food from breakfast, Florence. A writer must always come prepared. So really, it's nothing. Where shall we go from here? There's a town in the distance. Maybe we should check. There's a town in this dome? Are you serious? Agreed. Man, why are we gonna kill each other? We just live in a small town right now. We don't have to work, dude. This is paradise. We walked briskly into town. This is so eerie. Come on, it's quaint, dude. I say that and there's like bodies all inside the buildings. Having so many buildings, but nobody around. Yes, it's certainly unsettling. Hold on. There seems to be a commotion happening up ahead. Oh. What rubbish! Let us do away with the usual niceties. I can simply smash this padlock and then we can be on our merry way. So you can go back and see the other options since they both lead into here. Okay, cool. I guess we can go ahead and do that. I can't believe there's a town here, dude. That's wild. Okay. Café. Oh, this is like an actual, okay, like an actual cafe. I thought we were just going back to the cafeteria. Sir, ma'am. There is no need to look so down. Oh, is his name Dash? Because like a dash of like food or something? Like a dash of creamer. I get it. Gotcha. Got what you're going for. New World Order. I keep wanting to call it Neo World. Look so down. Must be easy for you to say, seeing how you get your own cafe. I blatantly call favoritism. I mean, I think he's gonna die if he doesn't inject coffee in his veins. So, what are these? These are called Robusta beans. They are cheaper to produce, but have a lower taste profile than the more common Arabic bean. A woman of refined taste, such as yourself, won't do good to avoid the Robusta variety. Interesting. Do tell me more. Displays. Yes, Florence. Dash really lucked out, didn't he? I thought it was a pun, like, on Dine and Dash. I guess I could see that, too. First he gets his own cafe, then he gets paired up with someone that can actually tolerate his spiel. That's true enough, I guess, but I don't know, things seem to be going a little too conveniently for him right now, don't you think? I call mastermind. Now I only write murder mysteries for my international audiences, but that type of situation usually turns into... Ah, gentlemen and ma'am, how rude of me. Here's your mocha. Thanks. Is he dissing me? That's not even a real coffee, loser. It's basically hot chocolate. And here's your flat white. A fantastic choice for a woman of your caliber. My coffee habits are an open book after all. As a writer, I live on coffee. The plot twist here is that I could have been if I didn't drink coffee. All right, you are. Very good, ma'am. Go on, do give it a try. It's all thanks to Blaze's supply of beans that this is possible. It's the only reason why I'm not dead yet. He stared at my coffee cup, his scowl creeping up across his face. But never mind that. Blaze's beans should easily be enough to last for over a year. Oh my god, how many beans did I get? Where are they in my room? That bag. Over a year. Thank you, big chunk of Phoenix. I gotta say, this is probably the most interesting fangame I've seen in a while. From the characters to the world. Oh yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. It definitely has been pretty interesting so far. The backstory is definitely pretty unique. Definitely very different than most fangames, I'd say. So yeah, it definitely is pretty interesting. Thanks so much for the donation. Appreciate ya. That bag. Over a year? I guess he's not the ultimate barista for nothing. He's in like one bean at a time. You take a sip. You both take a sip while Grace and Dash watch on. I thought he was just gonna eat the whole thing in like the first 5 minutes of having it. This is, my goodness. I feel so alive. Oh! She stood up abruptly off her chair. Oh, Ryuji no Kid no Kure! Oh my god, you're a weeb too? She's screaming a Japanese verse? Florence, are you okay? Mind if I take a sip of the flat white, actually? Oh! Florence, you okay? I want more. We knew you'd say that. Here. Gonna become an addict just like me. He placed another cup onto the table in front of me. I took a sip. Immediately after, slim! I kicked over my chair and was running around the cafe in circles. That was, oh my god, that was fucking amazing. Oh yeah, it's just a dash of cocaine in there. Okay, that explains it. That explains our personality changes. My clothes, they feel so light, as if they're about to rip right off. Thank God Pierce isn't here to see this. The door opened. What in the name of lethality is going on? We heard screaming and came running straight away. These people. Yes, the symptoms are not unlike places ravaged by my arch nemesis. Do you consent to me rendering immediate treatment? No, my lips can't move. I feel like I'm dying. I don't want this feeling to go away. Despite your muffled protest. Oh, was it a Food Wars reference? I was like, it kind of feels like he did put a drug in here. Like, honestly. Phoenix goes ahead and treats you and Florence. Oh, anyway. My coffee cup empty. When did I even drink the whole thing? That was a close one. Another second longer and you may have fallen completely under my arch nemesis' spell. We're flattered you think of us that way. And now let us have a spontaneous quiz, lady and gent. Which of us made the coffee? Was it me or Grace? Well, obviously it was. It was Grace. Eh? Ah, Florence, I see you've recovered. Let us not speak of what happened here ever again. That was pretty cringe. And don't you dare tell Natalia. Right. Fair trade, I guess. We both completely broke character. You would be correct. Bravo! It seems your refined tastes translate well into carefully considered thoughts. Yep, that would have been my answer too. Definitely. Fuck, am I really that transparent? Next, you'll tell me my dress is also transparent. Trust me, we'll let you know right away if your dress is transparent. I doubt it would be through words. Not at all, Grace, my dear. You simply asked a writer to choose between the obvious and the unexpected. How did you anticipate I would answer? It's almost like asking if a thief whether they'd steal from your left or right pocket. There's an obvious answer to that. Having said that, props to you, Grace. You're a very fast learner. It seems that Dash has taught you well. The pleasure was all mine, ma'am. So that really wasn't even Dash's coffee. That's pretty wild. What the heck? I had way more cocaine when I made coffee. Thank you, big chunk of Phoenix. Phoenix, this was the best. Oh, man. A Phoenix stan, I see. As you should, as you should. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate you. Thank you, Florence. It's rare that I receive praise for anything other than my singing or skating. Grace! Yes? Hit me up! Hit me up on the telephone! I would like to take you on a date, shorty. I think I'll be leaving now. I can't handle this cringe. Hit us up! Hey, hang on! I've already used myself. Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it to them. Agreed. Okay. I guess I'll just load my other save file since we want to go back here. I can simply smash this padlock and then we can be on our merry way. Come on, only beta scrub. Resort to brute force forcing things. Just give me a few more seconds. Hey, look, it's Florence Nightingale. And she's brought an elderly escort. I can't remember if I said it last stream or not, but I feel like Zeke gives off, like, so energy when it comes to, like, I don't know, like, strength. I feel like I can see Zeke, like, struggling to open up a cabinet door. Like so. Florence Nightingale! Hey. What's going on here? The dynamic duo. What are you both up to right now? Oh yeah, did crap, what was her name? Gothiconic. Eden. Did I give her like a country accent last time? I feel like I kind of vaguely remember that now. The dynamic duo. What are you guys both up to right now? The Divine Eye has decreed that there is something of great importance inside this mansion. We must access it at once. Hey, don't look at me. It's Eden that wanted to come here. Remember, Magnus, my advice always works out for the better in the end. Sometimes. That's not always. Yeah, no need to rub it in my face. Zeke, are you trying to pick the lock? Yep, it's a tricky one. Definitely harder than breaking into my own home. Doing what now? Let me listen to the pins. We watched as Magnus leaned in while Zeke continued twisting his lockpick. Okay, follow my instructions carefully. Twist your pick about 40 degrees to the left. Rotate it clockwise for about half a rotation. Yep. Yeah, it was the Karen voice. That's what it was. I was like, I feel the need to do a Karen voice. Every time I see her on screen, I couldn't remember. Because she hadn't said anything country yet in this stream. But, yeah. I love that voice, dude. It's so fun. Now. Turn! Click. Magnus, you genius. It's almost as if you're the ultimate navigator. Almost. Just kidding, bestie. Unlike Gramps over here, I'm not actually senile just yet. Unlike this boomer over here. Ew, teacher is lame. Besides, lockpicking and navigating are two separate things, right? Not quite. Let's not waste any more time. Daylight's burning. Oh, holy fuck, bro. Mansion. Money. We walked up to the mansion. See, like, okay, this place is perfect, dude. Like, if I was stuck in this killing game, I'd be like, dibs. I call dibs on the mansion. I don't gotta work. Killmore Bear is making me food. I got a town I can live in. Like, I can just chill out. Like, come on. This place is perfect. When we arrived at the door, Zeke grabbed the knob and turned. Obediently, it swung open. But before we could step inside, surprise! What an idiot. Virginia and Mona too. What are you both doing here? Okay, I thought it was Monokuma. Communing. Communing? Yes. Wait, is this gacha too? Jesus. Is this like gacha life? Is that what y'all are talking about? I've never played gacha life. I want to live in my gacha life in my gacha life mansion. I'm so jealous. Yes, with Groot. Don't look at me. I have no idea what this idiot's talking about either. Just while we're here, why was there a lock on the front gate? Oh, with that? When we found it, the key was still inside the lock, so we turned the key and walked through the gate. But then the gate slammed shut right behind us. We were so worried about getting locked in there, that we just had to go back and retrieve the key, right, Moans? Don't call me that. Don't call me that, literally. The logic there is sound, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. Her logic doesn't make any sense at all. She didn't need to take the key. And Groot. Besides, there was an intercom that you could have used to contact us if need be. Oh, there was an intercom? Oops. Looks like you and I both need to work on our map awareness. Hunt?
Yes, my superior British senses would certainly benefit from additional fine-tuning.
Since when did he become British again?
But if the front gate was still locked, we'd then naturally assume that no one was inside, correct? You guys are certainly much sharper than the visual crowd.
This is some next level trolling right here. Anyways, my divine eye, it's telling me that we should search the library.
Then let us hurry over there post haste.
Okay, pretty. Is this Gacha Life too? Am I just like hyping up Gacha Life backgrounds? This place, it's huge. How can we possibly find what we're looking for? Hey, Eden, did your divine eye tell you where inside the library this information is hidden? It's kind of like you're full of shit.
No, not that I'm surprised. It's always a habit of being painfully unreliable and inconsistent. No matter. There are 8 of us here. Let us use all available manpower to sweep this whole place from top to bottom.
Spoken like a true personal trainer. Let's get into it already. Sigh. Within seconds, everyone has dispersed in pairs to different areas of the library. Oh, this one isn't from Gacha?
How about this? You search from that end and I'll search from this.
Sounds fine by me. You spend a few minutes searching.
Oh, didn't expect to see this here.
What's that?
Nothing.
You watch as she hastily places the book back onto the shelf. As she does so, the words, shades, and...
Oh my god. Gonna be coming back here later.
The word shades and gray flash in the light for the briefest of seconds. I wonder what book that was. A few more minutes pass.
What's this? What is this awful book?
Did you find something?
Motives for the first murder.
Oh. You have been warned.
Have you checked the contents?
There's a bunch of newspaper clippings tied together. A few of them seem to be on the same topic, though. Thank you, big chunk of Phoenix. I just realized Virginia looks like Marionette Dupai Ching. Where's she from? I'll look her up, I guess, maybe. Yeah. Oh, from Ladybug. I haven't actually... She does look like her, actually. I haven't watched that show at all. I've heard of it, though. Oh, crap. I think I missed that. Oh, my God. No, not the 11037.
A bunch of newspaper clippings tied together. A few of them seem to be on the same topic, though. The drowning of Lucinda Airways Flight 11037.
So is this connected?
That is!
We should call the others. Maybe this takes place like super far in the future or something. Hey everyone, we found something!
Clear and crisp, you really are, teacher.
We waited until everyone had joined us.
You called! Impressive manner of articulation, comrade. It certainly wouldn't be out of place in one of our many military schools. Would you perhaps consider?
No thank you, but I appreciate the offer, I think. Florence, I take you know about this incident.
The Leon flight. Yes, indeed. It happened not too long ago after the conclusion of the original Killing Game. A passenger jet with more than 300 passengers on board crashed in the district of Terminus. It's a quiet place in Eastern Europe. A few of my novels are even set there.
Okay, she's got novels set everywhere, I guess. May I ask how you know about this incident? Okay. District of Terminus.
The plane was en route to my country when it crashed. As you can imagine, the incident dominated the headlines for quite some time thereafter. I can't believe the Purge didn't fix this. I tend to take note of things that draw publicity away from my stories, so it's only natural I'd follow the case with close interest.
Why would this be tagged as an incident? Surely this means it was no ordinary plane crash.
Oh, you're not going to read my mind to find the answer yourself?
I'm simply asking for the benefit of everyone. That too is what I have divined.
No, you are correct. That was no natural accident. The investigators soon found fragments hidden among the wreckage, which suggested the detonation of a pipe bomb.
Okay.
Data from the flight data recorder also supported such a conclusion. The pilots didn't even have a chance to send out a distress call. So many lives wiped out in the blink of an eye. Thankfully, the culprit was arrested shortly after and extradited overseas.
Okay, so the culprit was found?
He was apparently visiting for a holiday. I hope he enjoyed it. I know I would have. It was the last holiday he ever took.
Is it like one of us who did this? Because she's not saying the culprit's name or saying that she like is aware who the culprit is, you know what I mean? I guess we'll see. It's like it definitely seems like, you know, some of us or one of us is connected to this somehow. It seemed like all the people died. Unless I guess, you know, some of us knew the people on the plane that died. But then again, it's like we already have the motivation of like, you know, knowing the people from the previous killing game that died. You don't mean.
Yes, he was soon found guilty and executed.
Okay, never mind. He's dead.
And executed for his crimes.
Maybe somebody is connected to the killer then? Executed in my world? That has a completely different meaning. I thought murder was legal. He was just having a good time. Come on. I thought that was cool to do. But I see. The terrorist blew up the plane and then
No, he got executed for destroying the plane, Weeby, not for killing the people. The killing people thing was okay.
The terrorist blew up the plane and was then stupid enough to get caught. What a noob. Loser.
Are you sure about that?
Virginia, do you have something to say? She's being kind of serious for once.
I also followed the case quite closely. If you're a great secretary, you end up with a lot of free time. There's only so much Groot content out there, so I ended up reading the news.
I assume, yeah, there's not really that much Groot.
I read all my self-insert Groot fan fictions. I was out of them, man. I reread them 3 times already. What else am I to do?
Usually I wouldn't feel such disbelief if a secretary admitted to reading the news.
I don't think he did it.
Oh. And you think you know more about more than the investigators and jury because... Yikes.
Groot. I knew you'd never believe me. A mere troll. This is why I can only rely on Groot. With his buff wooden body.
Okay, you don't have to talk about that anymore.
You don't even think I'm a secretary.
Well, I think you're a weirdo. Sorry, Virginia. I'm doing this for everyone's sake.
Groot?
Virginia thinks that the way the terrorist acted isn't consistent with the way the guilty normally behave. Are there Groot simps? I kind of want to look up, like, sexy Groot. No, not really too many, Groot simps from what I can see. I was like, why isn't she, like, obsessed with... You into trees, girl? You know, I'm just curious, just asking some questions. Virginia thinks that the way the terrorist acted isn't consistent with the way the guilty normally behave. She speaks. Sorry, thanks from experience as a troll. This is what I have divined. Guys, I couldn't find any sexy Groot photos, okay? Oh my god. The people in chat. Oh god. You totally just read my face. In that much detail. So the guilty usually behave in a certain way. Yes. In most cases, there are certain tells. A twitch of the eyebrow, a minor change in tone, a slight smirk. Yep, I'm familiar with the last guy. Last you're googling. Privileges. Well, I'm just curious because, like, you know, when we were doing that Despair Time stream, we whatchamacallit, we looked up like sexy McDonald's fanfic. So I'm just, you know, I'm wondering if there's some Groot fanfics out there. You know what I mean? What else is Virginia doing in her free time? What other Groot research is she doing? However, I saw none of that when they broadcast the terrorist testimony. If I didn't know any better, I'd almost say he was framed. But what do I know anyway? I'm just a lowly secretary. I'm starting to think you aren't a secretary. What's like... Is there like a... I don't know. I feel like I've only really ever seen YouTubers, which I don't actually believe, like, these YouTubers who do this. But, like, you know, there's, like, those YouTubers who are, like, body what is it? Like, I don't know. It's like they look at people in the way that they're, like, reacting to stuff. They're like, oh, I can tell that she's lying because she, like, twitched her eye when she said blah, blah, blah. I forgot. There was some kind of thing I was watching where somebody was, like, I don't know. They said they were, like, an expert at body signs or some crap. I can't remember. I don't know if that's really like a talent or anything though. I kind of feel like people just wanted to make YouTube videos. Be like, yeah, I'm an expert at body language. That's what it was. I wouldn't exactly blame the judge.
You sure about that, Virginia? The evidence was very damning. You could convict a pickpocket dozens of times over with the stuff they managed to dig up. Again, it's just a hunch. A Garut hunch. But still a hunch. Besides, why would they even need to cover up the aftermath if they were so sure he did it?
What's this about a cover up? Yeah, I feel like, yeah, you know, you cannot tell body signs just like that. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, I feel like different people are gonna react to like things differently, you know what I mean? It's like sometimes when you feel like uncomfortable, some people laugh, some people cry, some people go like, you know, a dead stare. I feel like, I don't know, you can't really like totally base somebody's like true intentions off of their body language. That's just me.
You should probably ask Elisa about it. She may know more about the way this story was handled.
Looks like we'd have some interesting things to discuss later on. Considering this incident is supposed to be tied to our killing games, first motive, we should be careful. What are you suggesting, comrade? Now, this is just a hunch at this stage.
But I suspect at the least one person or group may be deeply connected to this incident in some way. And this connection may be a strong enough motive to kill. Why else would there be such labeling?
On the other hand, this whole thing could just be an elaborate ruse. The incident was resolved, was it not, comrade? I can't believe I'm saying it. At this stage, I'm inclined to believe that Virginia might be onto something. This is clearly far from an open and shut case, so it's probably like somebody's connected to the people that maybe somebody's connected to the investigators or was an investigator. I can't remember everybody's talents. But maybe, like, I don't know. Something like that. Wait, what? I'm just reading the chat for a second. But, I don't know. I lost my train of thought. This is clearly far from an open and shut case.
Never trust a troll. Or one day you'll wake up with no pants.
What? Is this like troll Groot loving simp? Is she gonna be like the Nagito of our game? I finally see the Divine Eye has an interesting request. A request. Yeah, it's telling me to hold a divination seance. Oh god, not a seance. Let's not do that. What's this, comrade Eden? Seances, nothing good happens for seances. It's a divine gift granted by my divine eye. By tapping into its power, I can recreate a deceased person's final moments. All the senses safe for sight as their eyes are now forever closed to this world.
I think I've heard of this before. Traveling psychics called to assist the police with verifying certain details of a murder. If only you weren't limited by the lack of sight. I can only imagine how powerful your seances would then become.
And how do we know this isn't just a made-up mumbo-jumbo? Well, looks like there's only one way to find out. I've been looking forward to involving such a large audience. Yes, seesaw time, baby! Usually it's just one detective. So, what do we have to do? Grind some leaves and smoke it? Oh my god, we're gonna get high, dim the lights and say someone's name while speaking into a mirror? For now, let's just start by dimming the lights. You all oblige. Before long, the room is plunged into complete darkness. So, comrade Eden, how exactly will this work? On 3, close your eyes and empty your mind. After that, we'll witness the final moments of one of the plane's passengers through their senses. It's a tad hard to explain. Prepare to be traumatized. I hope you guys all have therapists and health insurance. The basic idea is that you'll need to see the victim's interpretation of their senses. Other senses pop up as words. Some words will be a smidgen bigger than others. Bigger just means they're feeling it more strongly. Everyone also shows up in rough chronological order. The time gap between each of the interpretations is also more or less accurate. Emphasis on more or less. I know it's a real mouthful, but trust me, it's easier shown than explained. Fascinating. Do you know the identity of the passenger we'll be looking into? Yeah, I also feel like somebody's about to die soon. 'Cause, like, the lights being out and stuff. Yeah, I've already went through this in V3. And then, like, you know, the lights going out in SDRA 2. I don't know. It feels like it's too soon, almost, for somebody to die. Granted, I guess the prologue was a lot longer than normal. So maybe, you know, we've gotten to know everybody enough. But we'll see. Things get complicated when there's a large concentration of death in one's area. Identities are blurred. I'm simply following the Divine Eye's instructions. It wants us to say this. Don't blame me. Is everybody ready? Yep. I don't know, I'm just gonna save. I'm feeling ominous. Also, Virginia, goes without saying, but please, no trolling. Groot. I haven't even considered it. Sure. Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, heavy breathing. Interesting. Phone. Oh, man, thinking about people, like, dying, walking, having to be, like, in a plane when you know it's crashing. That's so scary. Smash, screaming, smoke, wind, alarms. Oh, man. Laughing. The alarms text is going crazy. Pleading. Lightness, pain, 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 pain. Empty, 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 empty. I mean pain. Does anybody wish to see that lovely sight again? Oh, you can see it again? Oh, I kind of want to see it again. Why not? I'm a psychopath or a masochist. Heavy breathing, phone, walking. Smash, smoke, screaming, wind. Alarms! Laughing. Somebody probably is dead. I'm like, can I do it again, actually? Pleading. Bang, lightness, pain, 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 pain. One more time. Like, Zeke's right next to me, like, bleeding out. Anybody wish to say it again? Okay. Are you serious? Oh, yeah. Somebody thinks I think I saw a couple people saying this is an Ace Attorney reference. Nice. Man, I miss Ace Attorney. I'm like, dang. I should have, like, a 3rd streaming day or something. Yeah, that wasn't just a feeling. Something's definitely wrong here. Several things. Y'all can turn the lights back on now, by the way. Everyone scrambled to oblige. So, does anybody remember where the light switches are? Sigh. Oh, fuck, I'm scared. Just sit back, I'll do it. Okay. Oh, wait, is everything good? Is something the matter, Eden? It's nothing. I just have a request to ask of y'all. Nobody dead? Please. Speak not of this seance to the others. Well, fuck. They must not know what we just saw. Okay, who is in the seance with us? Me, Zeke, Eden, Hunt, Magnus, us 5. Oh, yeah, and Florence, too. So 6. Okay. Okay. Seems like we're good, though. No BDA yet. For now, we should talk no further. Girl, you know something? You know something, girl? You know? Oh. She definitely seems like she got some kind of extra divination, or she, like, realized something from that. Remember, but do not be preoccupied by it. We can discuss it when the time is right. I'm gonna... BRB, I'm gonna go die now and get murdered. But why? Certainly this will be of help to the whole group. There was so much I wanted to ask, too. It's the Divine Eye speaking this time, but it's not the Divine Eye speaking this time, but mere instinct. I sense there is no merit to be found in further discussion. In fact, I may have already made I think I fucked up. A fatal mistake. Yeah, I was like, the fact she's like, don't share this with anybody else. It's like, kind of starting to wonder if a death might not have happened if it wasn't for this. 'Cause it seems like she realized something, and kind of feel like she's gonna be the victim, but I guess we'll see. What's going on? Oh, Florence, Blaze, Mona, Virginia, Eden, Magnaseek, and Hung. Oh, what a beautiful typo. I forgot about Mona and Virginia there, too. Affirmative, comrade. I shall trust in your judgment as the ultimate psychic. How boring, but fine. I'll take this as a challenge. Virginia? What? Do you guys not trust me? Well... And that's okay. You don't trust me with my Kamida sprite? It's kind of lame. It's kind of Kamida-phobic. I shall tell Groot and no one else. Okay, tell your Groot body pillow, I guess. I swear to my honor as a troll and part-time secretary. Lamau Clover. Oh, so funny. Part-time. Before long, everyone present had sworn an oath of secrecy. According to my calculations, dusk is fast approaching. Shall we continue searching for a bit, then meet up later with everyone else to discuss the findings? Sigh. Might as well. But man, searching is so boring and time-consuming. My main is probably decayed to Challenger by now. Oh, poor you. Out of the corner of your eye, you see something glinting for the briefest of moments. I kind of want to save that. The chat that you put, Clover, for out-of-context quotes. Gonna grab a little screenshot of that, save it for later. Oh man, that's funny. After continuing the search for another hour, you all decide to head back to the cafeteria. Dash, what are you doing? Sir, just checking. Excuse me for a moment. He walks off. He always just seems like he's on edge. Oh, welcome back, everyone. Mona, you look a little bit... She's trying not to say it. Wow, Mona, since when did you get rid of that resting bitch face? I'm gonna fucking murder you. No reaction at all. Oh, is she in her happy version? Ah, hi everyone. I do believe we haven't met. I'm Mona. Pleased to meet you. How confusing. It's a pleasure to meet your acquaintances too, Mona. I'm Grace. Don't worry about that. I shall share with my other half, so there's no need to reintroduce yourselves to me. I guess I feel like I should change her voice depending on her personality. Hey, maybe you'll survive the Kazuna voice curse since you have a different voice for your other personality. About me though. She is kind of doing the Kanade face. I'm an inventor. I look forward to getting along with you all. This girl. She's sure to be an asset to the group. I can feel it in my war-weary British bones. Oh, Zeke, what have you done? I'll, pick up our dash list off, I guess. She walked over to the glass and started observing it. Yep, just as I thought. It's artificial. It's the Buki sprite. Artificial, you don't mean? Exactly what it says on the label. Let me show you. She reached for the doorknob. As the door swung open, it was as if a hole had been cut through the wall itself. Oh, where would we be without technology? In the darker age, that's for sure. In the distance, you can hear someone screaming something that sounds vaguely like a -9. What? Was that like a reference to something? At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if the whole town was revealed to be artificial. That would be pretty believable too, this town. It's as if my turtle compass has been thrown into disarray. Everyone's back. We had quite the day, didn't we, Siggy? Miu? Who's Siggy? Please don't call me. Oh god, please somebody save me. Robophobia. They both make eye contact. At times like this, maybe the news reporter girl's gonna die. Everybody kind of seems to hate her so far. Jinx. Oh, this robot. It really likes to one-up me, doesn't it? Did you just... I'm pretty sure that's a sign of respect, Siggy. She learns by communicating with people, remember?
I, for one, feel that she has made incredible steps today. High five, Siggy!
I suppose anything is better than crazy Socrates. I guess I can't be picky. Gradually, everybody returned to the cafeteria. Ah, finally. Sorry about that, ma'ams and sirs. That was very unbecoming of me. What's he talking about? I feel I've missed something important. Oh, nothing like that, I assure you, sir. Oh, you're worse than a client that doesn't want to go full lethality. I said nothing. Back to the matter at hand. Was anyone able to find anything of use today? I don't know, the only -9 I could think of. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that was related to. I think it's like an inside joke or something. Nothing on our end. How definitely typical of him. Leaving no evidence behind as usual. Him. Oh, his arch nemesis again, is he? It'd be kind of funny if he was actually onto something with his arch nemesis. Like, it ended up actually being his arch nemesis. That was like the mastermind or some shit. We just think he's, you know, a goofy little guy with a weird, like a made-up arch nemesis, like Perry the Platypus or something. But he was actually onto something the whole time.
Nothing from Dash and myself.
Where are we gonna send these guys? Should we send them to Burger King when they die?
On the plus side, I learned how to cook some complicated cuisine. Which reminds me.
She rushed out of the room before returning, holding a large tray in each of her hands. Here, Grace, let me give you a hand.
It's very kind of you to offer, but I can handle it myself. Handle it? I must prove I can do everything without their help.
Okay, then. We watched as she brought in tray after tray of delicious-smelling food. Meilleur! There's liquid leaking out of the corners of her mouth. Oh, girl, do you eat? Come to think of it, do robots even need to eat? I don't remember seeing you eating anything during breakfast.
It's a bit complicated. One of my potential sources of power is
alcohol?
I think my body's designed to react to it. Oh, that must be the red wine I used in the herring plate. Feel free to try it out.
Are you sure? How could she eat the rest of the food, though? I guess her body just, like, processes it out. Stupid question. McDonald's, obviously. Yeah, we can do it to McDonald's. I was, like, thinking. I was like, would his arch nemesis be the Burger King? Is that his arch nemesis since he's so obsessed with McDonald's?
I mean, wasting food on a non-sentient being like myself.
Oh, bloody heck. Of course you're sentient, me. You don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Well, in that case, don't mind if I do.
And it was thus that not a single drop of alcohol entered anybody's bloodstream that evening. Lisa, we found something that might be of interest to the group. Are they actually drinking the alcohol? I just thought she cooked with it. I guess she drank all of it, too. It's like, I thought y'all were, like, high schoolers or something. But we figured out you might know more about it than everyone else.
Oh, am I being interviewed? Well then, shoot, ask me anything you want.
Okay, I'll try to keep this effective. Does the downing of Lucinda Airways Flight 11037 mean anything to you? We found a document on it in the library. It looks like something important. Oh yeah, she could probably be somebody who would, like, be connected since, I kind of wonder, I guess I can't do that. So I kind of wonder if I can look at the, like, double check, like, look at the characters' profiles or something, but I don't think they have that in this game. But yeah, she would be somebody who would probably be most likely to be connected to it since she was, like, a reporter, you know? She'd, like, report on it. Send them to McDonald's. McDonald's arch nemesis. That's his arch nemesis, is McDonald's. Not to be confused with McDonald's. Oh man, perfect. A sudden chill overtook the room.
Certainly. I lost many of my colleagues in that crash. Many good people.
Okay, so she's definitely one of the people connected to it.
They were right to put that terrorist 6 feet under for all I care.
It seemed like, well, I guess it's kind of hard to know if Virginia is connected to the actual, like, person or, like, I was going to say culprit, but I guess I should say, like, suspect since she didn't think that they actually did it. But I assume, yeah, somebody's going to be connected to the suspect, and that'll be between Alyssa and that person where the, whatchamacallit, like, I don't know, controversial or, like, you know, whatever, the killing happens.
It was one of the hardest stories of my career, and my life wasn't even in danger.
About the aftermath, why do you know if anything might have been, say, covered up? Ooh.
We were hushed into silence. A journalist must always protect their sources, after all. But I take it they weren't the original source. Who cares what some snooty government official in a fancy suit thinks? You can tell us, and if this is being broadcast, you can show the world the courage befitting of a future leader. Aye, you're right. What kind of ultimate journalist would I be if I kept turning away from the truth? Sigh. You can do it, Elisa. You can do it. And start. Good evening, everyone. This is your newsreader, Alyssa Cassidy, reporting to you live with some breaking news. Upon investigating the identities of the persons killed in the downing of Lucinda Airways Flight 11037 just 2 days ago, it was found that one of the candidates elected for the 49th batch of applicants was among the victims. More on that shortly. 49th, okay. Furthermore, a suspect has just been arrested after it was found that the pipe bomb smuggled on board the plane was concealed within his luggage. Due to an administrative error, his luggage had been placed on a flight that departed 1 hour later than the one he was scheduled to take. I was going to say, I thought I already died on that flight. But it was just a simple error or a sign of something bigger. I, for one, would also like to know. This is Alyssa Cassidy reporting to you, live from Pickies. Sorry about that, everyone. I just thought it'd be more accurate if I delivered the story exactly as I did, word for word on that day. That is more than fine. I feel like that's going to be important. Kind of like, I feel like this whole section's going to be important for the trial. Such a splendid rendition, fit for the god of voices himself. I too can appreciate the value of a Segoy recreation for making a point, Yan. Good luck, Alyssa Chan. Oh, I know, Natalia. I know. Can we mute her? Can one of the mods mute her? Wasn't just me, or did something else seem amiss just then? Oh yes, I think I remember the story. I was sitting at a McDonald's ordering some Wick fries, and not a Wick coffee? Come on, what is up with their branding? Just a normal coffee, bro, not the Wick coffee. The coffee at the time. It was emblazoned across the front page of all their complimentary newspapers. I seem to recall that the evidence was rather incontrovertible. The trial lasted only a few days. That seems strange. Strange. The divine eye is throbbing. Something was definitely amiss with that statement. Finally ready to join the club? Now we have 2 reliable sources of information to challenge all that evidence. A troll's hunch and a psychic's weird glowing eye thingy. That's probably fake. Unlike you, my glowing eye thingy allows me to make court-admissible statements. Depending on how religious the country is. I have worked like one country. You know, that country where murder's legal. Religion, always a pain in the ass. Oh, interesting. Her and, what was her name? The religious girl? Veronica or something? Or Levitica. Should have known Levitica. Named after Leviticus. No controversial verses in that book, right? Religion always has a pain in the ass. I do not profess to speak for my fellows. It's kind of the reason why I'm starting to wonder. Well, I don't know, just her name, Levitica, because I feel like it is Leviticus that has like the homophobic, or like it's one of the major books, I think, with like the homophobic verses. I'm pretty sure. But hear what you said. This is what I live for. It would be my pleasure to correct your path. She's just kind of weird because she believes in like all the religions or something. To show that without guidance, the human mind can be a hollowed vessel indeed. I don't think I like what you're insinuating. I think she's hitting me. Oh my god, is there girl love? Is there girl love going on right now? Interesting. But hearing what you said, that is I live for, my pleasure to correct your path. To show without guidance, the human mind can be a hollow... You calling me hollow? Oh, don't you start. So about your story, comrade. There seems to be 2 main points of interest. Yes, 2 pressure points. Very good, sir. I thought the same thing. Such a line of reasoning also adheres to my secret method for crafting the perfect flat white. Well, hey, what's this? Which two pressure plates are you guys thinking about?
Firstly, some poor staff from the 49th batch was killed in the accident. That's only one down from us. God dang it, no!
Blaze, Ultimate Boomer. Also, don't you love my profile picture?
Oh god dang it, it's awful. I hate it. I hate it with every fiber of my being.
You're the one who was making all that curse shit on the Discord, too. I remember.
Oh, thank you for the dono, though. Appreciate ya. Very good, sir. And yet, as far as I'm aware, none of the other batches have undergone any changes. You know, your profile picture? That's what Mickey always looks like to me. He never looks like his little cute, you know, like cartoon self. He always looks like that. That monstrosity in your profile picture. Well, not officially anyways. But wouldn't someone have noticed if a batch had been reshuffled? Let alone if someone from another batch has died? I sense there may have been some tampering going on from a high position. I never thought I'd see the day where the two people with the most posh accents would form a spontaneous tag team. Natalia, what do you think about this?
You don't think... Oh my god. Or what's... I don't even know enough, like, Japanese words to imitate Natalia. Sumimasen, Blaze-kun. You don't think that my accent's posh?
I seem to recall that you did some cross-referencing across other batches.
Oh, hi! Nope, it's as Dash-kun says. The records show no signs of being amended. This definitely stinks of a cover-up.
You seem a bit distracted. Is something the matter?
Who, me? I lied, Daijobu. I'm fine.
Wait, what? Wait. It's like, wait, didn't get a body. I was like, nobody's died. Yeah, wait, no. Wait, I'm just kind of reading the chat for a second. I got confused. Let me read some of this really quickly. Points of interest, 2 pressure points. They said they didn't find a body from the plane crash. Is that what they were talking about?
The strangest thing just occurred to me. What if the plane bombing was a target attack?
Grace, what makes you say that?
I'm just thinking back to when I... Oh, never mind. Anyways, what's the simplest way to ensure that an event is cancelled? Do you sabotage just one pair of skates or all pairs? Yeah, I was never that good with analogies. But I hope you can sort of see what I'm getting at.
Do correct my path if I've been led astray, but you are suggesting that someone indulged in the greatly profane to disguise their moderately profane intent.
So, like, did anybody understand what the hell either of them just said?
Forgive me. I am simply trying to speak in a manner that would be understood by all life, including the gods, old and new.
I think I understand. To use my completely hypothetical situation, the grand act of total sabotage was done to achieve a simpler goal, canceling the event. Similarly, the act of blowing up the whole plane may have been done to disguise the targeted murder of the 49th batch candidate.
Well, why don't you just say that to begin with? The journey to the answer was far from satisfactory. But even the philosopher is annoyed at how vague you are.
Well, because that would be the same as admitting that Never mind!
Wait, what the fuck?
Standing by clear as the grand act of sabotage done to achieve the simpler goal canceling event. Some the act of blowing up the whole plane may have been done to disguise the targeted murder of the 49th batch candidate.
Okay, I get what she's saying then.
It certainly does make sense.
Sometimes I get kind of distracted by the chat. I'm like, wait, let me reread. Go back and try to fully process this.
One thing the prosecution was never able to establish was the motive. Why would the terrorists need to blow up the entire plane? What was their agenda? They had no prior affiliation with any religious or political organizations. Their psyche profile was even that of an ordinary person.
So remind me, how did they end up getting convicted again? As far as I can tell, there was many shady elements to this case that weren't further calculation. Yeah, it seems like they could have just like, I don't know, set him up by putting the bomb in his luggage, you know?
Because hard evidence isn't something that can just be ignored. Emotions are not valid in a court of law. Moreover, the state-appointed defense attorney, he never brought up the fact that his clients apparently had no motive. If we take this logic the whole way, there was no reason for him to even target the 49th batch candidate in the first place. Silence, everyone!
Oh.
Sorry, that was completely tactless of me. I'm still trying to fine-tune the way I'm able to draw attention. In doing so, I accidentally selected the most aggressive option. It's okay.
It's okay, honey. Come with the turf. Comes with the turf. You were saying, Miyu!
Well, if we are to apply logic to your assertions, consider this. A motive. If a motive does not exist, it is because that is simply the truth, or because it was obfuscated.
I think we're generally leaning towards the obfuscation here. That's usually the case when there's been a suspected cover-up. Obfuscation or no, or none at all? Yeah, I would definitely go with, you know, being covered up. Cover up.
Bro, you laugh at everything. Recalibrating? That then begs the question, what is the real motive? Who would stand to gain something from the actions of that terrorist? All other 49 batches, of course. With the candidate eliminated, everyone else would naturally have less competition.
Why does she look so pleased about it?
Rephrasing statement. Who would stand to gain the most from the actions of that terrorist?
A heavy feeling had settled over the room.
She's talking about us, of course. Oh my god.
So that's how we're gonna get to one of us being like how it causes a murder between us.
One of us would benefit the most from it. Jeez, you guys are such scrubs.
Okay, man, I could see reporter lady wanting to kill them since she seemed like she was the one who like lost the most from that you know, event. And of course, he's the one to say it.
So many lives lost as a collateral to help us, the 50th batch.
The logic is sound. Since we're the 50th batch, the next closest batch is naturally the biggest threat to our position. The stakes are also higher. If none of the other batches are able to prove they're better, we become the next world leaders by default. God, we got like so many batches ahead of us, though. How bad do we suck? Every single person counts.
And thus we have to continue. Come to the heart of the matter. Something was likely, as you humans say, pulling the strings behind the scenes. That person orchestrated the bombing.
Girl, you might want to stop talking. You're about to incite a murder. Let's change the subject. I mean, just kidding. It couldn't have been one of us. It was probably another reason. Somebody else, maybe like the 48th class or the 51st class. Come on. Come on. That benefits them too, right?
That person orchestrated the bombing of an entire plane. Likely to cover up the fact that they were targeting just that one person.
It's kind of fucked up too to kill all those other people as well.
For what reason, we cannot say. Then they also had the resources to cover it up. That is the conclusion my logical reasoning drive is pushing me towards. It sounds pretty far-fetched though, doesn't it?
Nah, girl, I think you're right on the money.
No, it definitely sounds plausible. The idea that the bastard who murdered my colleagues is still out there somewhere. And a scapegoat was executed in their place. Ah! It couldn't be.
Natchan? Uh-oh.
Deja vu, Blazy Coon. It's nothing. I'm good. Sorry. I needed to like refresh and think about like Naruto for a second or something to get my mind back to weebdom.
She seems kind of, I don't know. Does she know the person who got executed? Maybe. I could see that being the case. And to put the topping on this giant, bro. Can we not with the McDonald's promotion for 2 seconds? And to put the topping on this giant burger. The real culprit is likely to be someone affiliated with the 50th batch. And possibly even one of us. Ooh, I wonder he did it. True. Now this is exciting. I haven't felt so alive in like 15 years. And I'm only 15 years old.
Oh, hey. Can you believe this Miyu person is my roommate? I, for one, feel so blessed
To bunk with somebody so talented.
You are too kind.
Everyone, I believe that this is enough excitement for one day. I submit that it would be better to discuss this tomorrow when we are all properly roused. This is what the whispers have conveyed. Yes, indeed. Be sure not to underestimate the value of a good night's sleep, everyone. You don't need to convince me. There's still a couple of hours before my usual bedtime. I think I'll just wander around the school. Don't usually do that during your sleep hours anyways. It's a different type of wandering. You just wouldn't get it, God. God, Mom, stop asking me questions. Oh. And just like that, everybody started dispersing from the cafeteria. Magnus is right. It's still way too early to go to bed. And I doubt that too many people here are the early sleeping type. What should I do? Oh, we got free time? No way. Nice. It's time for another episode of narrator time. Wait, I might go to the bathroom really quickly. I can't believe we get free time. That's cool. That's nice. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quickly. Oh yeah, I got this new little Kaide plush. Isn't she so cute? I can set her up for you guys. Wait, let me... there we go. Get in front of the camera, Kaide. Get focused. Isn't she so cute, though? I love her. Okay, I'll be right back, though. Let me mute this, too, just because, I don't know, I feel like even Danganronpa music now gets me, claimed sometimes. Okay, girly. Let's get in here. Get all cozy, girl. What do you got to say, Kaide? You got a lot of things on your mind? Okay, I will be right back. I'm back. What is going on? I mean, what is going on in chat right now? But anyways, I'm back. Let me turn on the music again. Okay, another episode of Narrator Time. During certain stages in your daily kidnapped... Oh, wait, do I still have Kaide behind me? Oh my god, she's so cute. Wait, can I put her here? She's so cute. It kind of feels weird there, stuck on my neck. Never mind, Kaide. You kind of feel weird there. Okay, during certain stages in your daily kidnapped life, you'll be allocated time to spend on free time events. Free time events are bonus sequences where you interact with characters to learn more about them. In each chapter, usually be one free time event sequence. Okay, fun fact. This one took up roughly half the chapter's overall word count. Oh my god. So you can expect it to be quite lengthy if you wish to play through it thoroughly. Does that mean like if you do everybody's free times? I'll come back and do that later. Oh yeah, I forgot to show y'all. I got this Kamaida head too from one of my friends when they visited Japan. It's kind of funny that it's just like a head though.
Sorry, I can't make changes to your contacts.
Girl, can you leave me alone, Siri? But I got this. I got this too. I've been meaning to show them off to you guys. Okay, wait, why are people making the Mitch X chair and what are y'all doing in chat? I can never leave. I leave y'all alone for 2 seconds. 2 seconds. We find it worth your time. I feel like the characters are simply want to learn more about them. Generally speaking, though, they will not affect the overall story. However, they may foreshadow future events or future discussion on what just happened. Moreover, you are free to visit literally everyone during the sequence if you wish. Speaking narrator to player, it's strongly encouraged that you at least attempt them all. Oh my god. I don't know if I can attempt them all. Really? Dang. Might have to change the title of this video. I don't know if we can get to the BDA if I do all that. After all, it is likely there will be a big break before the next part gets released. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Like, I guess if you were waiting. It will hopefully make the wait less excruciating. Note also that these free time segments will prompt you to make a choice. Be aware that choices made during free time events are impactful, but not to the overall story. Based on your selection, you'll get either a good, bad, or excellent response. The excellent response will trigger bonus dialogue that would otherwise be unavailable if you received either of the 2 other responses. Most of these bonus conversations are very short. After all, they are just a bonus. If you don't trust your ability to gauge how a character will react to your responses, this narrator recommends saving before making your choices. Note that doing a freedom event will, even successfully, will not remove it from your options. You're free to try out each of them as many times as you wish. It is simply faster to save, hint. Finally, if you are the sort of person who hates socializing, you're free to just continue the story. You dirty anti-socialist, you. Yeah, that's actually a word. Smexy overlay in 3, 2, 1. Yay! Oh, it looks nice. Looks pretty good, dang. I guess. Dang, dude, that's like... That's crazy. You can do every character, though? That's wild. Okay, so it's cafeteria, cafe, and park, basically. Okay, well, let's do Zeke first. I like him the best. Knock, knock. I don't know. I guess I can try to do everybody's at some point. But yeah, I was like, I might have to change the title of this video if if I do, though. Because I was like, dang, I don't know if I can get to the first... or at the very least, maybe I should move these streams to like... what is it? To Saturday, since... I don't know. It just feels kind of weird to do long streams like in the evening. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I'm already seeing people being like... Oh, I gotta go to bed, or I gotta do dinner, or like things like that. But maybe we can just do a few of them or something, and then kind of like get to the BDA. Come in. Oh hey, if it isn't Sirium's oh wait, Sirium just got Siri on the brain. We didn't get Sir himself. You didn't get lost on the way back to your own room, did you? I know you got forgetful memory. Why am I doing this to myself? Okay, first of all, I wouldn't knock if I thought this was my room. More importantly, there's no need to call me sir. I hate it, actually. Really? That would make you a pretty extraordinary teacher. Why are you here if it isn't to power trip on the kid with the laptop in class? I'm here because I want to talk, if that's okay with you. It isn't. I'm surprised. Why did Siri not... Okay, now she said it. I was like, what? That's like the one time I say her name, she doesn't respond to me. Just kidding. So, I noticed everyone's room has been fitted with a computer. Have you tried yours? Don't get your hopes up. I know I did. Boy, I was disappointed. It's like kindergarten all over again. Freaking educational video games. Ugh. Why? What happened? First off, there was no internet. So, zero hopes of contacting the outside world. Such a shame. And what else? I couldn't score a single point in Pac-Man. Boy, do I suck. That's the bit where you usually add a just kidding, right? No, it's the truth. I was sharing my trauma with you, okay? And you don't even care. Getting smart with me, are you? Do you know why I'm called the ultimate esports gamer? Because you're good at games? If that were the case, if you called the ultimate gamer, I think I know what you're trying to get at. You're great at competitive games, but not so much when it comes to single-player games, am I right? Oh, do you suck at Danganronpa? Well, getting dissed by someone as decrepit as yourself. Guess it makes some good meds at your local pharmacy, huh? Okay, for the last time, I'm the same age as you. I started believing that when nexuses began exploding into millions of little pieces. Just kidding. This is going nowhere. What about your philosophy, Zeke? My philosophy, you say? You should talk to Sigmund about that. He loves his philosophy, nerd. I'd expect this sort of crap from Virginia, though I'm not exactly surprised. Okay, I'll humor you. The TLDR version is that I like challenging myself. Is there anything wrong with that? I think I should be careful what I say here. Okay. No, challenges are important. Yes and no. Challenges are important? No, you're right. It's important to challenge yourself. What the fuck? Are you agreeing with me? What are you, gay? Are you hitting on me? Wait, you don't like me agreeing with you? Wait. Can I look at the log again? I was trying to look at the log. I was trying to suck up, bro. I like challenging myself. Is there anything wrong with that? What the fuck? Okay, yeah, plenty. Yeah, there's plenty wrong with it. Self-development is built on opportunity. Sometimes it's better to just let opportunity come to you. Is that what you think while crying yourself to sleep each night? I do not cry myself to sleep. Oh, I guess because I didn't challenge him when he was talking about how he likes challenges. Blech. Got it. I got it. It's meta. It's okay. If I were you, I'd do the same thing. And just kidding. What face he made that. What the fuck? Looks like this conversation went well for him. I think I still have a bit of time. Free time. I guess we can do maybe just like a few of them. I don't know. Maybe we can do like at least some of my favorites so far. I love Mew. She's so cute. Who else is there? I like Sigmund a good bit too. Okay, we'll do Mew maybe. That one wasn't really too long, so I feel like maybe we can do most of these? I don't know. I guess y'all can just let me know too. We can maybe do like a poll or something. Mew, I didn't expect to find you here at this time. Scanning. Do you have some business with me? Yeah, actually. I was wondering if I get to know you a bit better. To know me better. I see. Is something the matter? I did not expect to hear that from a human. Usually it is me that shows an interest in them. After all, that is simply the way I am programmed. How about this then? I'll tell you a bit about myself, and in exchange you share some information of your own. Ah. Is this what humans call quid pro quo? Mainly people like Pierce, but yeah. Very well. I agree to those conditions. I was hoping you'd say that. I'll start since I asked. Ask me anything. Okay. You are a teacher, are you not? Yeah. That's not your question, is it? Oh, She seems genuinely flustered. She's so cute. If you continue the second option, Zeke would have gotten a bonus event. Oh, if you get the best option, you always get more dialogue in a fun activity. Oh, interesting. Should I go back then? That's okay. Many humans in your position would have made the same mistake.
I see. I am glad to hear that. Just be careful with your word choice when responding.
A word's made seem insubstantial, but even the subtlest of changes can have huge implications. This goes for every spoken human language.
Understood. Archiving data for future use. Okay, I am ready to ask my question now.
Shoot. Feel free to ask me the question. If she wasn't so advanced, she could have been a disaster.
What does teaching entail exactly?
Oh, that's a heavy question.
If my question has caused you discomfort, please let me know and I will rephrase it or ask a different one. As you have instructed, I will also try to be mindful of my word choice.
No, it's fine, really. It's just really hard to give an answer. I guess the literal definition would be about the passing of knowledge from teacher to student. But it's so much more than that. The rapport you build with your classes, the way you naturally find yourself adapting to your students' individual needs. There's just so many layers to it, but it's all about knowledge. You need to know the content, but you also need to know the students.
Interesting. Thank you for that. The information you provided has been very useful. Running comparison scan on phrase many layers. So you're saying teaching is like an onion. I have got this from the Shrek part of my database.
Oh, god dang it, Siri. Stop it. Yeah, something like that. But each layer corresponds to a different set of skills, all of which must be working in tandem for you to be effective at your job.
And these layers, do they encompass the aforementioned skills to which you have referred?
Yep.
I see. You humans are so interesting. I almost envy you. Almost.
Being a human can be tough sometimes, even though you have your programming, Miyu. In many ways, robots are more free than humans are.
More free?
Anyways, don't think I forgot about our deal.
I did not. In fact, I have flagged our arrangement as high priority. It is quite literally all I can think about right now.
I see. I should think carefully about what to ask her. Okay. I won't save over Zeke since I'll try to go back to that one. Emotion. Reproduction? Okay, I want to ask. I've been wondering. How do robots reproduce? Gasp!
This is strange.
Oh, what is?
All the available data I have on you indicates that you are likely to already be in possession of the answer.
What if I said I wasn't?
She pissed. My logical cognition indicates the most likely explanation is that you are simply being tactless.
Well.
How about this? I'll wipe the conversation from my memory bank and allow you to ask another question.
Really? But why? It was that bad?
You afforded me the same courtesy earlier. I am merely following principles of quid pro quo and returning the favor.
You?
Oh, have you thought of your question?
You feel like this conversation never happened. Let's me go again. I'm dead, dude. Okay, maybe she would like emotions. But me to ask about your emotional range. How wide is it exactly?
My emotional range. That is a complicated subject for me. As you are no doubt aware, my current ability to replicate emotions is rather limited.
You're already quite expressive. It's amazing to think that your emotions can only become more complex from this point onwards.
You are too kind. I fear my current responses have been unsatisfactory, so I will endeavor to explain it in a more understandable manner. To borrow your wording, my emotional discernment is like an onion.
Oh, yeah, the onion talk again. You just really like Shrek, don't you?
Yes, I do. You certainly are a fast learner. Perhaps that is to be expected given your ultimate status. Even for a human, you are remarkable. I've never really thought of myself that way.
I've never really thought of myself that way, though.
Is this what humans call modesty?
No. Yeah, I suppose it is.
I have modesty bookmarked as one of the human qualities that is less readily discussed. Perhaps I was wrong.
Oh no, keep that bookmarked.
Affirmative. You are certainly an interesting human, Blaze. I hope to talk to you again soon.
Likewise. Whoever made her fucking loves Shrek. It seems this conversation went well. Looks like I still have a bit of time. Okay, let me go back to Zeke since I missed this little bonus thing. And I like him the best. He's the most entertaining so far. No challenges are important. Wait, so did he... Wait, I thought Clover said to choose the second one. The second one was what gave you... If you would have continued with the second option with Zeke, you would have gotten a bonus event. Oh, if you get the best option. Really? So he liked it? He looked like he hated it. It's like I reloaded because of that. What the fuck? Who are you? What have you done with the real... Oh, okay. I totally misinterpreted it. Well, what have you done with the real old man? Oh, you're being cool. Ew, it's weird. Hey, I'm a teacher. It's not surprising that my philosophy is quite similar to yours. But it's pretty frightening, though. True. Not to mention, the online environment is epic for trying new things. Things which wouldn't be possible in real life. Like poisoning your enemies and getting away with it for starters. I do it IRL, but they don't let you play games in prisons where I'm from. Ew. I gotta move to that one chick's country where killing's okay. Just kidding. Looks like this conversation went excellently. Tell you what. Let's play a game. Are you gonna do the knife game that Oma did? A game? Yeah, the rules are simple. You might want to listen closely in case your pills start wearing out. Jesus. I'm not that old, man. I'm like 17, I think. It's called hide and seek. I'll hide, you seek. Got it, old man? Do you get it? Do you need me to explain it again? Is there a point to this? You'll see. Begrudgingly, you leave the room, close your eyes, and count to 20. Ditching you, old man. Deuces. Ready or not, here I come. I walked back into the room. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, yay! I was kind of hoping I would get to do that. Is he in the books? The laptop. The desk. I can see under it from the door. Unless... No. Surely, invisibility only exists in video games. You poke your hand under the desk and grab. Thin air! Well, there goes that theory. Okay, well, I guess some stuff you can actually, like, kind of see when it's, like, highlighted. No way! You rush towards the window and open it. You found me. I was beginning to get worried there for a second on your old man brain. A little help here? You pull him back inside. That was insanely stupid. You could have died. If I had an infinity edge for every time somebody said that to me. How was that supposed to teach me anything? You risked your life for nothing. He started ushering me to the door as I spoke. Hey, Blaze. The next time you play hide and seek, I can guarantee you'll check the most dangerous spots first. Who knows? I might even save someone's life. You retreat back to the cafeteria in silence. Looks like I still have a bit of time. Okay, I think I missed out on Miyu's game. So I guess I'll do that. This is so out of order. I guess she likes logic. I've been wondering, how does your logic reasoning system work exactly?
In short, it is based on a shared learning model. In order to strengthen my capacity to create and follow logical thought, it is necessary for me to interact with humans. In this world, humans remain the primary users of logic. It stands to reason that a robot such as myself would learn the most when interacting with them.
About that. You brought up a rather interesting observation earlier, during dinner. Was that made possible through prior interactions with humans?
I am inclined to think so. Logic is still a fresh concept to me. Sometimes it is as if all the gears are perfectly intertwined and the logic just flows naturally from there. I can think of no other way of describing it.
Yep, sounds like logic to me. Sometimes it just happens. There doesn't need to be an explanation.
I'm glad to hear.
You feel like this conversation went extremely well.
Blaze?
Okay, so yeah, it always tells you, yes, Miyu.
This might be improper of me to say. You remind me a lot of someone.
What's like your lost lover or something? Oh, some don't have mini games to play like Zeke's, but I always enjoy how each option gives different stories. Okay, cool. Someone you mean from before your memories were wiped.
Yes. Their playful curiosity yet firm commitment to the purity of intellectualism.
I guess it might be like her creator or whatever. Maybe they died.
It certainly is very reminiscent. Of course, such traits are undoubtedly quite common among humans.
Well, yes and no.
Whatever do you mean?
It's a long story.
Scanning. I see. Well, whenever you have time, I'd be glad to hear this so-called long story.
I'll think about it. Okay, and just like that, you both decide to part ways. Seems I still have a bit of time. Okay, maybe I'll do like one more. 'Cause I feel like usually you get like 3 when you're like actually playing Danganronpa, you know what I mean? I love Dash's name, that's cute. Maybe I might do Phoenix. I feel like Phoenix is probably my other fave right now. I think so. I think those are like my top 3, Mew, Zeke, and Phoenix. I'd say so. Yeah, I'd say so. We'll do Phoenix and then we can... Knock, knock. Who is it? And at this hour, too. What is my name? Phoenix? What is my profession? Doctor? Where do I want to work? McDonald's! How can I forget? 2/3. Questionable score. But passable very well. You may come in. It's like, wait, I didn't get this. Wait, which one did I get wrong? Your profession? You are a doctor, though, and you do want to work at McDonald's. Oh my god. Which one did I get wrong? Sorry, just to make sure you weren't my arch nemesis. You can never be too sure with robotic bears creeping around and all. Yeah. I wonder if they're listening in right now. You feel a sudden chill run down your spine as you say this. So you're not my arch nemesis, and you're not here to kill me, then what are you here for? Ouch, I'm already being suspected of murder, huh? About that, actually. What's this whole deal with your arch nemesis about? He's the man who hides in the shadows, ensuring that whenever I try to reach happiness, reality sets in and everything comes crashing down. It's gonna be like, it's myself. Are you sure that's not just, well, reality? As positive as my health prognosis. I thought the same thing as you at some point. That was before I caught a glimpse of him in all my photos. Wait, oh my god. Is it really just you? My yearbook, my formal, my graduation. Even when I was on holidays overseas, he's everywhere. Him with his green hair and his green eyes and his doctor outfit and his R2O ass looking face. In fact, right when I was about to select McDonald's as my career path, I felt a shiver run down my spine. He wanted me to know that he was there. Fearing for my life, I quickly chose another path at random. And thus I became a doctor. You became a doctor completely by chance. What the heck? I know, right? I'm only where I am right now through complete chance. Who knows? If I clicked on philosophy, then maybe I'd be the one walking around here with a staff. Oh, that'd have been so cool. But that would have been a sight for sore eyes. About your arch nemesis. What is it? Is he a platypus? I should think carefully about what I say next. Doesn't exist. McDonald's. McDonald's. Okay, let me save. He loves McDonald's, right? I'll just say that. McDonald's. Hey, Phoenix, I was just wondering, is there a reason why you can't work at McDonald's on the side? Surely being a surgeon takes up all my time. Pardon? People like think it's important or something. I'm like, ew, you need a life-changing surgery? Disgusting. I just want to make burgers. It's more important. Some nights I'm so busy that I barely have enough time to breathe, let alone eat. It is kind of ironic that he loves McDonald's when he's like a doctor. Like, I wouldn't think you would have a positive health report if you're eating nothing but McDonald's. You're asking me why I can't get a part-time job at McDonald's? It's not a nightmare, I tell you. Why don't you just take Sundays off, or any day, really? It's true that my Sundays are quite free as it is. It's my designated non-serious day, where patients are free to come to me with their small problems. You know what? I'll have to seriously think about this. Of course, just mentioning McDonald's is always gonna get him the happiest. Hey, Blaze. Yeah, Phoenix. I'm not used to having so much free time here. All this time to play around with, yet nothing productive to do with it. At least that's what I thought during the first night. Oh? I've been brainstorming a recipe for my very own McWappy burger. If it's okay with you, I would be delighted if you'd be willing to try it out when we get out of here. The pleasure would be all mine, Phoenix. Thank you. You may have a heart attack right afterwards. Maybe, but it's okay. It's worth it. Is there anything stopping you from serving it in here? We appear to be suffering from a chronic shortage of burger patties. I checked earlier. Can't you just use toast? Patties it is. I'll be looking forward to having a taste when we get out. Seem like buns? You hurriedly parted ways. ... Looks like I still have a bit of free time. Okay, we can go ahead and I'll just save again. And then we can go ahead and finish this out another time. I want to save in the cafeteria for whatever reason. Okay, continue story. I feel like you usually do like 3 when you're playing like a, you know, normal Danganronpa, so I figure that's like a pretty good, you know, in between of doing all of them versus doing like none of them, you know. Tired after a long day of exploring and talking, you gratefully collapse into your bed. Bing bong. Good morning, you guys. It's now 7 a.m. and nighttime is over. Rise and shine. So he's back, huh? Who is? Killmore Bear, who? Oh, God. Oh, shutting me up, were we? Things were getting awfully steamy there for a while. What are you doing in my room? Just saving you from being the last person to get to the cafeteria again. You start jogging now, you might even make it on time. With a grimace, I found myself obliging.
It seems the period of silence was short-lived.
Oh, thank you. No need to contain your excitement at my return. What excitement? Need coffee. I'm sorry I'm late. Was just a bit caught up in my calculations. Sleepier than ever, comrade Sleeping Beauty. Preposterous. I wasn't sleeping. I'm not thanking you for this, Killmore. I wasn't expecting one. Your presence is more than enough for me. Saves me from burning too many models trying to deliver the same message. Oh, you have a message for us? Sounds exciting. Yes, come on now. Spill the beans.
Beans. But I thought we were having waffles.
Just a second, Mihu.
I'll be done in a few minutes. Your alcohol topping is just taking a while to prepare. Affirmative. I shall eagerly await your concoction.
Perfect. You can hear me from the kitchen, right?
Let's just get this over with. What do you want from us, Killmore?
I come with good news and great news. Which would you like first? Knowing you, I think it's best we start with the good news. No one disagreed. Oh, if you say so, as a reward for showing such grace while...
Is someone calling me?
That was fucking terrible.
Sorry, Dash.
As I was saying, I don't want to be in your stupid jokes. Since you guys have been so patient in my absence, I've decided to give you all a gift. A gift, you say? And I suppose that should we accept, we will later come to regret it. I offer no promises, only gifts. Strictly no returns.
These gifts, what are they exactly?
Oh, trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of stuff. Collected over the course of all the exotic globetrotting I've conducted in the last day. I don't think I want to know. I hate that sprite.
So no weapons or other contraband.
Correct. These are just gifts to show my appreciation for how wonderfully patient you've all been. Oh, I'm such a nice little bear. Way better than Monokuma. I have a bad feeling about this. Does it contain caffeine? Oh, why'd you find out by taking a bite? Fuck you. Poor Dash. Come on, guys. What's the worst that could happen? We can just die. That's it. Just gonna put this out here. I'm collecting my gift no matter what. Trading down free stuff is not the Zeke way. I was skeptical at first, but I sense a certain deterministic quality to what the bear has said. It is likely we'll be coerced into accepting these so-called gifts, one way or another. Let's just get this over with. Within seconds, everybody had collected their trinkets. A piece of metal shaped like chalk and attached to a string. Definitely the motive, but... Well, we already kind of got a motive, didn't we? Might be like a part 2 for it, I guess. Is this a joke? I'm wearing the same thing, Blaze. This lucky horseshoe amulet. Even the divine eye could not prepare me for something so redundant. Slay the room filled with general murmurs of complaint. Everybody hates their gifts. Wow, a diamond trophy. I've always wanted one to put on my shelf. Hey, no fair!
I'm not displeased with my gift. I shall look after it well, little Groot gift. Oh yeah, sorry, Miu. There's only enough space in my luggage for 16 trinkets, so I decided to prioritize the humans. Robophobia. I'm sure a fellow robot would understand. That is okay. You're so nice, Miu. This meal is a good... chugging the wine. This meal is good enough for me, baby. Miu. You have my shitty gift. On a more serious note, what is this great news you wish to share with us? Oh, I've been looking forward to this. Yes, backed by popular demand. I give you the latest round of motive videos. Oh, we got videos too? Motive videos. I usually call them Exhibit X. X. These motive videos, what are they exactly? Precisely what it says in the label. When y'all go back to your dorms, you'll find them in plain sight. Be sure to watch them as soon as you get the chance. Everyone, this is a bad idea. I suggest that we all collect them together and destroy them. Aw, geez, you guys might think I'm stupid or something. Let me try again. When y'all go back to the door, you'll find them in plain sight, bolted to some surface or other. I don't care if you see it as an eyesore or a welcome new fixture. Just make sure you watch the fucking video. But you said this would be great news. Have we been lied to? No, but it's great news for me. Oh. I wonder how the gift is going to connect to the video. I assume it would. We watched as he abruptly sunk back beneath the floorboards. So, what do? We're in quite the pickle. Anything that bear considers to be great news can't be good for us. Mona, what do you think? You haven't said anything since we all assembled here. Is she back? Did it not occur to you that I was doing that on purpose? Yes, it certainly did! But it's usually quite the quiet ones with the best ideas. Who commits the crimes? I have no interest in such idiocy. So you won't watch your video? Yeah, I was like, everybody's gonna agree to not watch their video, but everybody knows it's not gonna happen. No. Is this something we can all agree to? Shall I make another contract? Multiple agreements dilute the sum of their individual parts. I suggest we stick to the main contract for now. That takes priority. Ah, sad. As you wish. Now about last night, I've been thinking about the flight that crashed and how it might be connected to our current situation. Did you find something out? Nothing concrete as of yet, but has anybody actually stopped to consider why we may have been kidnapped in the first place? Indeed, I have. Surely this must have been orchestrated by a person or persons affiliated with those in the lower batches. This is the conclusion to which the whispers have guided me. I hate to say it, but the divine eye shows nothing that would dispute this claim. Comrade Pierce, is there something the matter? Doesn't that conclusion seem a bit obvious? Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle, so your voice isn't just for show. Yes, I suspect the same thing. A novel which charts out a completely unwinding journey to an unexpected conclusion. That would be far from satisfying. Sometimes the simplest answer is the closest to the truth, though. This is real life, after all, not some crime fiction story. I can't help but also think that our kidnapping is somehow tied to the aircraft bombing. Either way, Killmore is also trying to use that case as a motive to kill us. Let's go through this again. Does anybody remember being personally involved in this case? I was one of the people who reported on it. It was big news at the time. But apart from that... Oops, sorry, let me try to move a little bit closer. And I was in the country the plane was traveling to. Okay, everybody has like slight connections to it so far, I guess. Naturally, it dominated the headlines for weeks. My novel releases were nearly pushed to the second page a few times. So nobody else has personal stake in the case they'd like to declare. Interesting. Okay, one last thing I'd like to clarify. It's to do with our memories. Our memories? Of course, in the original Killing game, the participants underwent some kind of memory alteration. They even completely forgot they were friends. Oh yeah, that's right, Nat. But has such a thing happened to us? I do not believe that is the case, sir. I can remember my whole life with perfect clarity. I mean,
Are you yeah, are you sure about that? Are you absolutely sure about that? Just get to the point, Sigmund. Haven't got all day. Here goes. Can anybody remember what happened around the time of the aircraft bombing other than Florence and Alyssa? After all, it was only a few months ago. Be kind of interesting if I'm... whatchamacallit? If where like the person who actually did it like forgot about it, you know what I mean? Because yeah, they can alter our memories however they want. Nothing, there's nothing. A confused murmur ran across the room. What manner of devilry is this? I remember nothing too. Same. Could it be? And here we hit upon the subtle trick that has been played upon us from the start. Several of us may in fact have a closer connection to that case. However, our memories have been altered to conceal that fact. Very good, sir. So your suggestion is that in many ways our situation is not dissimilar to that of the previous killing games. Precisely. How did none of us notice? I suppose this is a symptom of memory alteration. Provided the chunk of missing memories is not too sizable, we may not even notice it's missing unless we directly try to recall it. Plus, I did try to allude to this earlier with a few of you, but nobody seemed to have a clue what I was talking about. Dummies. Of course, there may have been mere confusion, but still! Oh, so that's what he was talking about that time. So then, what are our plans for today? Shall we continue searching the whole town? The mansion is clearly an important location based off our findings from yesterday's search. I propose that we have people searching the mansion at all points throughout the day. It's clearly worth a dedicated security detail. Agreed, I'm willing to volunteer my labor for such a detail. In that case, shall we devise a schedule, Yan? A few minutes pass as the mansion searching schedule is allocated. I take it we're doing away with the whole drawing lots and walking around in pairs thing. That was so nobody would get lost, right? But now everyone should have a reasonably good understanding of the town and its layout. What a relief. Doing that many push-ups is such a pain in the ash. Oh. Okay, I'll be ready right after I pack a few things from my room. Same, to be honest. What about the videos? Sooner or later, we'll all end up alone. We just have to trust that no one will watch the videos. It's the only thing we can do. I suppose that's a fair enough point. Let us all meet up and say 10. There's ain't no way nobody is gonna watch the videos. Then the non-mansion people can split up and do our thing while the mansion detail heads over. Sounds like a plan. I like your commitment, comrade. The Divine Eye cries out in agony. I hate the Divine Eye hates that guy. You don't really know what he was trying to, whatchamacallit. Oh crap, I'm like leaning over. I'm like almost out of the frame. Can y'all let me know when I'm doing that? It's kind of, let me lock with the mouse being all the way over here. Like chilling a little too much. But I don't know what he was referencing there with the Ash comment. Everyone headed back to their rooms. After packing, you spend the remaining time trying not to watch the video. Sometime later. Ah, this park. Such a peaceful place. The tranquil ebb and flow of the environment. The fluffiness of the clouds as they pierce through the apex of the dome above. The feeling of the soft grass on the back of my head. It's almost like I could close my eyes here and just forget. Pretend I'm somewhere else. If only. Reality can be so inescapable sometimes. Hi! Oh god, now we're back in reality. Lazy-kun, it's unfortunate really. But I see you're still in the habit of monologuing. Oh, hi, Natalia. Oh, don't you mean Ohio? No, that's not what I mean. I know what I meant. Just joking, Blazy. I see you haven't changed in the slightest from 2 days ago. I mean, do people change that much in 2 days? What brings you here? The view, Blazy-kun, the view. It happens when you've been staring at nothing but buildings all day. Practically anything becomes a welcome change in scenery, Nyan. I suppose that's true enough. I stopped as Natalia pressed a finger to my lips. It's kind of funny. She like She'll be so dumb with her like weeb talk. And then she'll be like so serious like the next second. Nat, what are you? Shit, do you hear that? I can tell if she's like supposed to be Sayaka or like Kirigiri. Hear what? No. It couldn't be. We should go now. We both ran towards the source of the jingle until we could finally hear it with perfect clarity. The only speaker in the whole park with a message playing on repeat. A message that sent chills down my spine. Oh, interesting. Oh, fuck! Already? We just split up, gang! A body's been discovered! Yes! Yes! Slay! 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 Or low for whatever you guys were saying in chat before! After a limited amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin! Jesus Christ, man, that came so quick! Jesus. And surviving students, 16. Who died? Wait, are you serious? Oh my god, I gotta load the investigation to see. Oh my god. Dude, I would have been freaking out if I had to wait like the actual time. What? Oh my god, girl. You're really trying to do this to me. I got the investigation downloaded already. You can't get me. Oh wait, is it different again? The thing? Man, I'm gonna have to wait. Let me try to get this back again. Man, it's always changing, these different things. Who's gonna be the new fry cook at WickDon? Yeah, basically. For real. I can't wait to see. Hopefully it's Phoenix. That is his dream after all. It would be kind of funny if he died first and since we chose McDonald's as the destination. But thank you Phoenix for being the donation. And thank you Clover for being a member and a mod. So I may have forgotten to say this, but yeah, you figure out who dies in the investigation. Oops. That's all good. I already downloaded the investigation just in case. And thank you, Ari. Just to clarify, Weeby just said... I said it as Monokuma. I said it as Monokuma, okay? It doesn't count that way. It doesn't count. Okay, let's see if we can find out who it is. So you finally come. I knew you would. And I know we won't be disturbed. What is the meaning of this? You've been lying to us this whole time, haven't you? Oh shit, traitor! Traitor? This must be some kind of mistake. I mean, it's not me. Let me change my voice again. Those are some good acting skills. That's kind of going to see them arguing beforehand. If only your shamelessness was an act too. How could you hold your head up high after what you did? He was so scared. Drama! So helpless. Oh man, if only we had a renegade here. You would be loving this. So alone. Do you remember your promise? You made to him when you were his only hope. Then later, when he needed you the most, you looked him in the eye and told him there was nothing you could fucking do. You turned your back on him. You know, I'm happy I watched my video. Thanks to it, I was able to remember and fucking kill you. To remind myself of what you're really like beneath that cool exterior of yours. Cool exterior. You talking about Virginia, maybe? Maybe Virginia's gonna get killed. You the person who is as good as condemned. You the person who as good as condemned him to death. You see, unlike you, he didn't do anything wrong. You deserve this. And your actions perfectly match the traitors. Maybe we already get a traitor. It's chapter 1. I see. I can't exactly blame you. I knew this would catch up to me one day. You're right, my actions were unforgivable, but I have no regrets. You and I are so unalike. We both did what we had to do, but at least let me say this. Though I betrayed your trust and his, you were being deceived. I'm not the traitor who you were really after. I'd be like, fuck it, I don't really care. I'm gonna kill you anyways. I don't care. Save your feigned ignorance for your maker. If you even have one. It's like the way you find out who the victim is by her saying Groot when she gets killed. Smash! I'm sorry for you, son. Son? The fuck? A Blaze! Ah, I think I had a brain blast. Blaze, snap out of it! Natalia. Like the scrolling text is telling us to assemble in the library. Oh, it is a library. We have to go. I feel like it's probably gonna be somebody a part of the seance. Why? Why did this happen? We're the future leaders. We should be setting an example. But now this. Oh, Miyu? No, well, I guess Miyu is like gender fluid. So maybe they killed, or maybe Miyu did it then? It was like her creator that was talking. I guess if it was Mona that died, then I'll think it might have been Miyu. I guess we'll see, but yeah, that was weird. Blazy-kun. I'll never forgive who did this. But more than that, I'll never forgive the people who set this whole thing up. That's the spirit. But enough chit-chat. You can still continue yelling your Segoy quotes. Girl, can you not? Can you not right now? Can you not be a weeb for 2 seconds? Somebody just died. It is not the time or place. Yelling your Segoy quotes of inspiration while we're on the way, man. But I'm not finished yet. Ignoring your protest, Natalia drags you out of the park towards the mansion. How could this happen? Careful now, Hunt. Okay, so it's not either of them. Thank you, Misty. Hi, show up for a jump scare. Anyway, Levitica #1. Oh, thanks for being a member for 5 months. And thanks for joining, Misty. Appreciate ya. Oh, wait, what did he say? Did I read his? Careful now, Hunt. We must take care to preserve the crime scene precisely as we found it. Hey, what happened here? I must be dreaming. Yes, dreaming. There's no way all of this is real. No way. The first thing I noticed was the smell. Metallic scent that could only be blood. Slowly, I moved my gaze downwards and took the figure of a corpse lying face down in a pool of blood. Magnus? What? Really? Him? Out of everybody? Oh man, he was emo too. You go for the emo guy. Interesting. Who did he call sorry for your son? Wait, I thought he said like sorry son. Sorry for your son? Who is he talking about? Oh, I didn't expect Magnus to die so early. The former ultimate navigator. Kind of screwed, aren't we? His talent was pretty good. Sitting in stunned silence, you're only vaguely aware of more people running into the room out of the corner of your eye. Oh. Magnus, of all people. Who's doing the laughing emojis in chat right now? Right after Magnus died, I see the fucking emoji getting spammed. Now it's the blushing emoji. It was like, be respectful. It's like some Magnus haters. Just like lurking on the screen like, yes! Pressing the happy button. Heavens above, what is going on? You know, for a navigator, you'd expect him to be a bit better at not dying. Think he would navigate his way around out of this one. Too soon, Zeke. Way too soon. Okay, give me like 10 minutes. I'm not kidding, though. The endless stream of mostly shocked and horrified reactions. See you guys doing it again. Reactions seem to continue for what felt like an eternity. A few people sank slowly to the ground. Looks of abject despair etched into their faces. And then... Oh! It seems that now might be a good time to start! Oh. Gee, tough crowd. Yeah, I even brought out one of my extra big models just for the occasion. Fine, we'll have it your way. Oh my god, just like McDonald's. This is your doing, isn't it? Don't ask me, I'm just a bear. Oh. What do you want, Killmore? I wasn't expecting to get called here on such short notice. How is he sleeping? There's a dead body in front of him. This is serious. What do you want us to do, Killmore? What do you think? If it's not belly rubs and back massages, old Killmore's usually busy giving out. The Killmore Bear File. Make sure you read it carefully. And more importantly, make sure you don't waste any more of your precious investigation time. It is sad that he never gets to, you know, reunite with his friend who didn't die in the previous Killing game. Aang. Miss you, Aang. Aang's gonna be so upset when he sees that Magnus died. Make sure you don't waste any more of your precious investigation time. Oh! We watched dumbfounded as he retreated back beneath the floorboards, just as quickly as he'd appeared. Huh. Man, I really did not expect Magnus to die. Was he in the seance? I think he might have been. I think so, yeah. I feel like he might have been one of the people I forgot was in the seance. Of all people, why Magnus? Even now. This just in. Faced with unspeakable peril at the hands of a teddy bear, it seems that everyone is content to stand around twiddling their thumbs. At times like this, we have to ask ourselves, is this really the best that the 50th batch can offer? Do we not owe it to Magnus to find the truth of his death? Comrade Reporter Lass is right. We should stop wasting time standing around. Okay, he was in the seance. I had a feeling. Thank you, big chunk of Phoenix. Magnus. Is this heaven? McDonald's manager. No, it's your new job. New employee. You were on bathroom duty for the first week. Man, I thought I was just going to heaven or something. Can you at least go to Mexico like the Danganronpa another cast? Thank you for the donation. Comrade Reporter Lass is right. We should stop wasting time standing around. Yes. We must ensure we apprehend the culprit. Then, and only then, will the victim's spirit find peace. That was beautiful. Oh, already recovering from the spontaneous implosion of your contract? I really thought it was Virginia. Screw the contract! A piece of paper could never be more important than a human life. I think Magnus did have like a weird reaction to that news, or he had some kind of weird reaction to that 11037 like thing, but I guess we'll see. We'll see. A piece of paper could never be more important than a human life. Oh. Did you really think I'd be sitting here moaning about my contract when there's a killer running around? Well, honestly, yes. Damn, you guys don't think much of me, huh? I have standards, you know. But that's not what's important right now. What we should be doing is splitting into pairs and investigating. That way everyone can monitor each other while we conduct the investigation. Aw, man, I'm probably gonna investigate with the weeb girl. I gotta find out about how all my evidence is Sugoi and Daishobu. Monitor. And just when I thought he was beginning to look remarkably leader-like. And how exactly is this to work? Are we going to draw lots again? Sigmund, come on, bestie, come on, please. Please investigate with me. I cannot look at Sugoi murder evidence. I can't do it. I have limits. And how exactly is this to work? Are we going to draw lots again? Well, I was hoping to use the mind comp test. I forgot. There was the guy with the mind comp thing. To determine it shouldn't have to come to that. Natalia. Please don't do this to... My coat isn't just a fashion statement, you know? With this many pockets, it's really easy to store something away for a rainy day, Nyan. Oh, so you retained the lots from yesterday. It was only yesterday, huh? The Sugoi stab words? Nah. The Daishobu contusion of the octopus. This evidence is so kawaii. Not like this. Hi. Well, I knew we'd be using them again. This isn't exactly what I had in mind. Like last time, we collected a lot. Unlike last time, though, there was no longer a group of 3. Oh, drat. Hunt, can I trust you to... She whispered a series of instructions into Hunt's ear. Understood, Comrade Grace. We'll be back before you know it. We watched as Hunt draped Dash over his back before sprinting out of the... What? What y'all doing, sussy? Oh, drat. Huh, they took Dash with them, too. Interesting. Oh, whoa, what a hero. Just kidding. Thank goodness for Hunt. Here's hoping he'll be able to remember all of that. Oh, right, the lots. Oh, yeah, he fell asleep. I guess I'll just take him out. I stuck mine out, and she followed suit. It seems the gods have ordained you as my partner. As always, I shall trust in the wisdom of their judgment. So I'm partner. What do you think we should do first? Oh, we're partnering up with Levitica? Okay, I was making fun of it, but now I kind of want some Sugoi evidence. I kind of want some Kawaii Desu stab wounds. It is kind of funny. I was kind of curious if she would keep the weeb talk while we're investigating. Shall we check the Killmore bear file? The whispers do not dissent. Let us do so at once. And so it finally begins. Investigation start. Damn it, I wanted my Sugoi Desu stab wounds. I want to look at the kawaii evidence with my girl. Oh man, I'm dead. Okay, I guess we'll end the stream for here. I kind of like doing the investigations with the trial just because my memory is bad and it's kind of nice to just do the investigation right beforehand so I can remember everything. Levitic, it'll be fun to investigate too. The god of the stab wounds. The god of the contusion of the octopus. But yeah, thanks guys for stopping by the stream. We'll be continuing process of elimination on Saturday. I hope you guys enjoyed my recent video, the unused executions of STRA2. I spent so much time working on that video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was quite the project. Thank you, Big Chunk of Phoenix. Honestly, I thought Magnus would be like Ishimaru. First game spoilers. Yeah, first game spoilers aren't bad. Either make it to the end or die during or after chapter 3. Yeah, I really did not expect him to die, honestly. That was very shocking to me, but I guess we'll see how he's kind of connected to everything. He did kind of have some signs, but I just thought there was other people that had, like, I don't know, higher signs or, like, bigger, you know, death flags on them. But, yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Thank you for the donation, though. Appreciate you. But, yeah, I will see you guys on Saturday. Bye! Oh, yeah, actually, I have the little thingy to broadcast. I have my outro. Okay, so now I'll do the outro, and then I will see you guys on Saturday. Bye! Weeby jump scare. Okay, bye guys. See ya.